studious. Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome. It is time, everybody. I'm kind of sad. It's the Christmas stream, but I'm getting kind of sad about it. Ah, shoot. I don't want Christmas to leave. Hello, everybody. Hello, Manuel. Hi, Taco. Hi, Xiao. Hi, Brando. What is this? I got a pickle in the middle of my burger and it's covered in chocolate? Who said that? Bro, ban that person! You're blocked! Get out of my chat. What the frick? Hello, everybody. Hi, Junior. Hello. It's almost Christmas. Indeed, and I'm getting kind of sad! I don't want Christmas to leave. Nerd alert. What do you mean, nerd alert? I am a nerd. For one thing, Sonic! It's Sonic, guys. Sonic, what is today? Tuesday? Whoa, I haven't streamed on a Tuesday in a long time. Are you guys excited as I am? I'm so excited. I will be reading you a bedtime story today. The best bedtime story. Genius Mira is here. I am very knowledgeable. I am very studious. I am very, intelligence. I am very, what's another word for smart? Well, smart, I don't know. Also, let me know if the BGM is too loud, by the way. Hopefully not. Hi, Blink. Hello. Welcome. Also, Shadow's here, too. Look at that. What's 9 plus 10? 21. What's 6 plus 7? 6, 7. What's 6 plus 9? 6, 9. What's another mean number? Hi, Hansuki. Hello. Welcome. She got glasses on and suddenly she's a genius. That's how it works, man. I can't take them off. They're glued to my face. Look, I can't take them off. I can't take them off. Mira, find X. I hate those numbers. Not numbers. I hate those problems because why the heck is there letters in math? Why the heck is there letters in math? They don't belong there. Letters don't belong in math. Letters do not belong in math. I don't get why they're there. It's stupid. Get out of my math, man. Math is math. Math is math. It's stupid. But I also just hate math. But how have you guys been? When was the last time I streamed? What did I stream last time? Batman! I streamed Batman last time, yes. I think that's what I streamed last time, right? Am I tweaking? Pretty sure that's what I streamed last time. But hello, what's X in Roman numerals? Isn't it an X? Mira got glasses before legs. Listen, you can't see my legs right now because they're too festive, man. They'll blind you. They're too festive, man. I got my what are they called? No, my festive socks on. I got them on right now. I have them on. Did you guys get festive socks? I need more festive socks. I feel like I don't have that many. I have festive, like everything else. I have a festive sweater. I have a Christmas sweater. I need everything else. You said in Roman. What are Roman numerals again? Aren't those the sticks and stuff? Are those sticks? Right? They're like sticks, aren't they? I think. I have no idea. But yeah, today we are gonna. Oh gosh, I feel like this is gonna be a long stream. Hopefully my throat will be okay. We're gonna read for Christmas the best Christmas movie ever, Sonic Movie 3. Oh! Let's go! I'm so excited. It's gonna be our first watch along. Also, if you haven't seen the movie, please go watch it. Please go watch the movie. If you haven't seen it, don't watch it through me because I feel like it's a way better experience if you experience it for yourself. Cause I probably won't do as good of a job. Probably not. Legs, I'm drawing Mira with legs for Christmas. Really? Are you just drawing my legs or all of me? Oh, can you see all of me? Walk into my mystery. Step inside and hold on for dear life. Will you be doing voices? I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna try my absolute best to do every single voice imaginable. I will try. Today is my friend's birthday! Happy birthday to your friend! Tell him I said happy birthday. Hello, John. Hello, welcome to the stream. Mufasa fans. I'm not reading that. Get that out of here. I don't want to read a Mufasa script. I bet you that I didn't see it. I bet you that movie was trash, butt cheeks, booty, straight baloney. It was probably so bad. Anyway, hold on. Let me turn that on. Hold on, give me a second. It should work. Cause I'm gonna mess around with the soundboard a little bit, you know, to add a little bit of spice. But I want to test it first. All right, let's test it a little bit. Let me know if any of them are too like low or loud. I'm sure they're fine. Oh, I didn't mean to press it again. It's my birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Yay! What else do I have? I have this one. I have quite a few. This one? Classic. Beautiful. Ow! That one's loud for me! Ow! My goodness. Dang! Do you have the vine boom? I forgot to add that one! This is the closest I have! I have this one. This one. That one's new. This one. I feel like that one might be a little quiet. Oh!
Cheers to
Wait, so are any of them too loud? Hold on. You should add sonic lines? I don't need to add sonic lines. I'll do the sonic lines. One. There we go. Okay, I also have this banger. Please let me know if it's too loud. You can kind of guess where I'm gonna play that one. Alright, we gotta get into this because it's a very long stream. Oh, I feel like it's gonna be a long because this is a very long script. Hold on. There we go. I even brought you guys, did you guys bring, I brought you guys a little blanket. If you guys want it, hold on. There you go. Are you guys cozy? Are we ready for a little, for some, what's it called? Some, see, ignore how it says Christmas Eve in the title. I was gonna stream tomorrow, but then I had to do some last minute Christmas stuff, so I ended up having to move it to today. So please ignore that it says Christmas Eve. All right. I am ready. Here we go. I didn't know you look like Amy. That is me. A lot of people say I look like Amy. I was a mistake. I didn't mean to look like Amy. Let me zoom in a little bit because these eyes ain't like they used to. Oh, that's too big. All right. Sit down, children. Sit down. For we will have the story back in my day. We used to read this every single afternoon because it was the best story ever. Hopefully I don't have to go potty. We open on a dark and stormy night on Prison Island in Tokyo Bay, Japan. Inside, a guard arrives at his workstation when he notices his fellow guard eating donuts. Prison guard overjoyed. Oh yes! You got donuts! Kyle Lancebottom, is that the other dude? I didn't know he had a name. While eating a donut. I already ate all the Boston cream. Prison guard annoyed. Kyle! The guard looks at the containment tank in the room. Inside the containment tank is Shadow himself. Prison guard. This place gives me the creeps. Kyle Lancebottom. Relax! That popsicle hasn't moved in 50 years. Wait, what? Shadow starts to remember a flashback of a young blonde girl playing Live and Learn on her guitar, followed by another of her and Shadow staring at the night sky as they hold hands. The next however, wasn't as pleasant as the others. It shows them and an old scientist running as gun soldiers chase after them. Then, the girl's hand slips out of Shadow's grip. Remembering this causes Shadow to start moving. Shadow's life vitals start beeping and the two guards notice. Bye, Hatsuki! Thank you for coming! Have a good day, night, and Christmas. If you celebrate, have a good Christmas. Prison guard. Is that normal? Kyle lands bottom. No? He types on the console, but the screen shows a Robotnik symbol. Kyle lands bottom. Someone's hacking the system! Prison guard. Huh? What? Kyle lands bottom. The containment tank is destabilizing. Looking over, he's waking up. The guard pushes a red button on the wall! The alarm blares in the base! Soldiers go to grab their guns and they surround the tank! They watch in anticipation as Shadow starts to move a little. Then the life vitals become still, and Shadow starts moving. One of the soldiers sighs in relief. However, Shadow's eyes snap open, surging with electricity and with fury. His fist punches through the glass! Shattering the containment tank! Finally, Shadow steps out of his containment tank as an ominous rendition of Live and Learn plays. I didn't know it was Live and Learn. Is that's what was playing? He glares at the camera with a tranquil but very furious expression. He instantly disappears from the soldiers' sights. As they look around, Shadow appears by one of them and kicks him away. Then, he knocks the others down one by one as he teleports around the room. Soon, one soldier is left standing. I'm still standing. As he searches for Shadow, he hears something behind him. When he turns around, he is punched away by Shadow, flung against the glass, startling the two workers. Kyle lands bottom. We need more guys. Prison guard, that is all the guys. That was like 2 people. See, I'm surprised that something guarding something so like precious. I feel like they didn't have that many people, you know? I feel like there was not a lot of people guarding him. Feels like kind of a hazard. All right, let me scroll. The soldiers slide down the glass and onto the floor, as with the other defeated soldiers. Boom! The wall bursts apart as Shadow escapes from prison. He spots Tokyo in the distance and speeds down the water. As the camera zooms into his furious eyes, we cut to the film's title card. Cut to Green Hills, Montana. I forgot it's in Montana! Where Tails and Knuckles gear up for a race when Sonic comes in eating a chili dog while wearing an inflatable duck floaty, sunglasses, and pink flippers. Oh gosh! Let's try the Sonic voice. Here we go. Okay, hold on. Sonic mouthful. Wait a second. I thought we were going tubing. Hold on. Is this a race? Tails chuckling determined. You're going down. Knuckles, it is my destiny to claim the throne of family champion hedgehog. Sonic, cute. Are you sure you want to challenge the fastest creature in the universe? I mean, that's kind of my whole brand. He spins out and gets ready to race. Sonic, okay, Tom and Maddie, count us down. Tom, how do I sound like Tom? He's just a guy. Alright, to Maddie, don't worry. A little sibling rivalry is healthy. Me and my brothers do this kind of thing all the time. Tom, your brothers are lunatics, and neither of them were born with the power to trigger a global cataclysmic event. So, Tom, it's a fair point. You hear that, boys? No cataclysmic events, okay? Let's keep this cataclysmic list. Sonic, 10-4. I don't remember him saying that. Tails, got it. Knuckles, understood. Lord of the Donuts. Maddie, then, on your marks, get set, waves the flag, go! The 3 zoom off, and race down the forest. Sonic, and way out in the front, to the surprise of absolutely no one, it's the blue blur, the red shoe rocket, the one and only. Tails flies ahead of Sonic. Come on, Sonic, catch up. Yeah! Sonic, what the what now? Then Knuckles runs in front of Sonic. Knuckles, I am also defeating you, Hedgehog. Sonic, seriously? Alright, you know what? Time to light up the afterburners. Oh, I'm ready for the epic one-liners. He speeds up and runs off a fallen tree, soaring through the air and past his friends. Sonic, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's Air Hedgehog! Oh, it's Goldfinger's 99 left balloons. Is that the song? Wait, how does that song go again? He spin dashes down into a loop and rolls quickly across the land. Sonic runs down the log and loops inside of it. He then hits the goalpost in a similar manner to the video games. Oh yes, I remember. Sonic dances victoriously. Yes, I did it! However, he spots his friends standing nearby, having beat him first. They tap their feet like Sonic would waiting animation in the games. Ah yes, exactly like the animation. Sonic, shocked. Wait, we're lost? How was that even? I did not lose. Knuckles, I am also defeating you, Hedgehog. Sonic, okay, I get it, man. Don't need to rub it in. Tails, come on, Sonic, catch up. Sonic, wait, what's going on? He touches the two, making their faces shift and swivel. Sonic, what? Why are you guys acting like this? He looks up to see two drones projecting holograms of his friends. Sonic, holograms! Which means I remain the undefeatable speed champion of all time, yes! And the crowd goes wild! Woo! But also, what's going on? He races back and finds the gang holding a birthday surprise for him. Or rather, a happy Earth Day surprise, as the banner says. Surprise! Sonic, wait a second, you guys. What is all this? Happy Arthur Day? Maddie, oh, it's Happy Earth Day. Tom, today's the anniversary of the day you came to Earth, bud. It's your Earth Day birthday. Sonic, so the race was just a distraction, which I totally didn't fall for, by the way. Good try, though. So you could throw a party for me? The song is called 99 Red Balloons. I didn't remember how that one goes. When I think of that song, I don't know why, I'm thinking of the one from Spider-Man, where it's like, hey, ho, let's go. I don't think it's that one, though. Oh, wait, hold on. Where was I? Ah! Knuckles, today we honor you, Hedgehog. Tails, if it wasn't for you, none of us would be here right now. Tom, bud, you know, the day you came to this planet, our lives changed forever. If I had one wish, it'd bring my dog back. If I had one wish, I'd bring Sonic to life. Maddie, and we became a family. Ozzy, you stole my humans. Sonic, I don't remember him saying that. Sonic, guys, I don't know what to say except, let's party! The entire group cheers in delight. Yippee! Knuckles, it's now on until the break of dawn. Later, after the party, Sonic and Tom have a walk in the woods. Sonic, thanks for the surprise party. It really means a lot to me. Tom, yeah, you deserve it, pal. Sonic sees something and gasps. No way! Is that... Speeds off. Tom, in dismay, what? Dude, just for once, walk at my speed? They arrive at Sonic's old home from the first movie. When I saw this in the movie, I was like, really? I was already getting emotional. At the beginning, even before anything happened. Like, it gave me such nostalgia. Tom, whoa, Sonic, is this your... Sonic, yep, my old cave. Tom, I can't believe this is where you lived all those years. Sonic spots his nunchucks. Hey, my state-of-the-art security system. Plays with nunchucks until they hit him. It still works. Tom spots a mural on the wall. Hey, bud, what's this? The mural shows Sonic and Longclaw back in Mobius. Is that what it's called? Mobius? For a more descriptive interference, they are seated on the top of a loop-de-loop back in Green Hill on South Island. Sonic, wow, you know, I drew that on my first night on Earth. I wanted to remember where I came from. I still miss her. You think Longclaw would be proud of me? Tom, I know she would, pal. Because even though you lost her at such a young age, you didn't let your pain change who you are. Points to Sonic's heart, his Sonic heart. In here. Sonic, yeah. In my lungs. Tom. Or your heart. Sonic, heart, yeah, right. Makes more sense. Not lungs, heart. Tom. Now listen, he's about to drop some bars. That's the thing about life, Sonic. It's all about the choices we make. And you're gonna make some good ones. And knowing you You're gonna make some bad ones. But as long as you remember to listen to your heart, you're gonna make the right choice when it matters most. Sonic, thanks. I don't know what I would do without you. Cuts to Shadow walking around town, or walking around Tokyo in the rain. Wait, oh, Sonic, probably be a totally different hedgehog. A taxi cab drives away from Shadow, splashing water onto him. Oh gosh, let's try the Shadow voice. He looks around before seeing a screen which shows the year 2024. 2024? I've been trapped for 50 years? Just then, gun agents arrive in the city and surround Shadow. Gun soldier, we have you surrounded! Shadow, angrily, why won't you leave me alone? He angrily surges with chaos energy as they aim their weapons. Transition to a marshmallow being burned by Knuckles over a campfire back in Green Hills. The others are roasting marshmallows with luck. What does that mean, with luck? I have dishonored my marshmallow, said Knuckles. Tails, while using a blowtorch gizmo to heat his marshmallow. It's really just a question of temperature and distance. Maddie, it's not a competition. Tom, this is so nice. Maddie, peace. Tom, quiet. Maddie, finally. Tom, finally. Man, if I wasn't working, I'd be knocked out. This is the perfect stream to sleep to. This is like, it really is just a comfort Christmas movie. Like, I can't picture another movie that is so, you know, calm. Ozzy barks. Searchlights illuminate the campsite. A gun helicopter flies in. Sonic, annoyed. Hey, we're trying to have a family moment down here. The chopper lands and gun soldiers step out. Maddie, what did they do? Tom, what did they do? Oh no, what did we do? And then Tom, what did they do? Tails to Sonic, what did you do? Sonic, I don't know, I do a lot of stuff. Finally, a baddie female gun director steps out to meet the gang. Do we even think she's a baddie? Be honest. Is she a baddie? Director Rockwell, Mr. and Mrs. Wachowski, removes her sunglasses. Aliens? Sonic, offended. Aliens? Excuse me? It's not like we're from different oh yeah, we are. I guess we are aliens. Please continue. Director Rockwell. I'm Director Rockwell. There is a very dangerous situation unfolding right now in Tokyo. Commander Walters is requesting Team Sonic's immediate assistance. Knuckles, Team Sonic, who picked that name? Sonic, love it, 10 out of 10, no notes. Tom and Maddie, put the s'mores on ice, because Team Sonic is off to save the day. Team Sonic heads out in the gun helicopter. Maddie, remember, make good choices! Oh wait, what was I? Later, the helicopter arrives in Tokyo via ring portal. Tails, good evening and welcome to Tails Air Flight 1012. We're looking at an on-time arrival into Tokyo. Sonic, okay, Captain. We got a rogue alien on the loose. How do we find him? Tails notices a giant fireball occurring in the middle of Tokyo. Start with the giant fireball? Knuckles, finally, some action! Okay, time to gear up. Gets out his handcuffs. Titanium handcuffs. Completely indestructible. Knuckles, I don't need your silly gizmos, fox! And you know why? Because I am, Sonic and Tails, 1,000,000% muscle. Knuckles, 1,000,000% what? 1,000,000% muscles. Yes, good. You've been listening. Gun helicopter pilot. We're over the drop zone. Sonic, all right, here we go. Showtime. Opens the door. Now look, we don't know if it's Godzilla or Hello Kitty down there, but as long as we stick together, there is nothing we can't handle. Team Sonic on 3. 1, 2, 3. Sonic and Tails. Team Sonic! Knuckles. Team Knuckles! Sonic groans to Rockwell. Ah! Talk about low-budget flights. No food or movies. We're out of here. All right, and this is where you gotta use your imagination. I'm a little late, but what's up, every pony? Hi, today, how are you? They are jumping out of the helicopter, and then to the tune of 1 OK Rocks Neon. All right, imagine it. It goes, neon lights are the time to be living in Shibuya. Neon lights are the time to be living in Shibuya. Morning, Lord. happens? After some brief freestyling, they land in the middle of the city. It's a wreck with defeated soldiers and destroyed vehicles. Knuckles, what happened here? Sonic, it's like Gunn got their butts kicked. Keep your eyes open. Tails, anything? Tails checks his device to see the energy readings. Tails, whoa, these energy readings are off the charts. Suddenly a gun jeep is thrown at them. Ow! Knuckles, look out! Luckily, Knuckles grabs it with his hand and holds it up with his strength. 1,000,000%. He throws the jeep away. Then they turn around to see Shadow walk up from a fallen car before standing on top menacingly. Sonic, whoa! Are you guys seeing this? Tails, he looks just like you. Knuckles, impossible. And then Shadow, you're a colorful bunch. Sonic to Shadow, excuse me? Why do you look like me? Shadow, I don't look like you. You look like me. Why do you look like me? Sonic, okay, you know what? I'll ask the questions, new hedgehog. Who are you? Why do you look like me? Shadow, this is a waste of time. Walk away before you get hurt. My God! I'm alright, how about you? I'm doing good. I'm very excited for Christmas. I'm very excited for Christmas. That's why we're gonna pretend today's Christmas Eve and we are reading a Christmas Eve story, okay? Let us pretend it is Christmas Eve. Unless it is Christmas Eve for you, then ignore what I just said and it's perfect. Where was I? Sonic, whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy, buddy. Gets out titanium handcuffs. I feel like I'm reading a fan fiction. I feel like I'm reading a fan fiction. We don't want to fight you. Knuckles whispers to Sonic. Actually, Sonic, I would like to fight. Sonic pushes Knuckles aside, who grunts. Ugh! Not now. Why don't you stop throwing cars at us for a second and come down here to talk? Shadow, bitterly, you jumped out of a gun helicopter. There is nothing to talk about. Knuckles, all right then. Enough is enough. Runs off. Sonic, Knuckles, no! Let us talk with our fists! He jumps in the air to fight Shadow, but the black hedgehog quickly teleports over to the echidna, shocking Knuckles. He grabs his fist and turns it. Knuckles screams in pain! Then Shadow kicks him up in the air to kick him around before sending him down below, where he crashes into a newspaper stand. Sonic and Tails, Knuckles! They rush over to the hurt echidna. Knuckles! Are you okay? No, not really. Ow! Shadow teleports to the ground a few feet away from the gang. When me and my gang pull up. This is my original fanfiction, guys. This is an original fanfiction. I should have put that in the title. This is my original fanfiction. Wow, this Christmas story is similar to the hit movie, Sonic Movie 3. I know, just a little bit, right? It's kind of similar, but it's my original fanfiction. Original Christmas story. Tails, who is this guy? Knuckles, he is much more impressive than the hedgehog I fought previously. Sonic, dude, I'm standing right here. Now come on! He can't take us all at once! Unfortunately, Shadow teleports behind, kicking Tails and Knuckles away. Then he grabs Sonic by the throat and flies up in the air. He teleports to get above Sonic and dives down onto him. They both fall and crash into the street below! Ah! Sonic, in pain. Okay, he took us all at once. He falls to the ground in the same way he did from the opening cinematic of Shadow the Hedgehog game. Yes, we have to point that out, exactly. The little details. The little details. Shadow stepping away, weakly. Sonic, grunting, gets up as Shadow gets on a dark rider and equips himself with a gun. Shadow, don't try to follow me. He then drives off. Tails walks over to Sonic and notices a determined look on his face. Tails, Sonic, I know that look. Going after him is a bad idea. Sonic, when does that ever stop me? I wasn't screaming in theaters, but I was like gripping the sides. I was like, He speeds off after Shadow on the streets of Tokyo. I gotta ask, one hedgehog to another, who does your highlights? Shadow grunts in annoyance and fires at Sonic, who quickly dodges the attack while speeding through traffic. Sonic, hey, dangerously weaving through traffic is my thing! As he runs, the motorcycle teleports away and Sonic jumps through a truck via a window in slow motion. Sonic to the driver, coming through! He resumes at normal speed when the motorcycle appears behind them. He barely avoids it and holds onto it from the back. Sonic, why are you running away? We were just getting started! Sonic slams the bike out of bus, resulting in the bus glass to crack, making Shadow lose his gun. Shadow, the more you talk, the harder I want to hit you. He speeds up his ride, and Sonic notices he's approaching an oncoming train. Sonic screams, "Watch out!" Shadow teleports them away from the train and toward the Tokyo Tower as he flies through the air. Sonic, his 2 blue arms and 2 blue legs flailing while he's in the air. I'm gonna throw up. Shadow steers the bike onto the tower. Sonic, whoa, 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 whoa. He rides up the tower as Sonic gives chase. The two clash at each other until Sonic is knocked away, landing onto a platform. Shadow slides up the tower Akira style. Before riding off of it, he stands on top of the Dark Rider, surging into chaos energy, and zooms towards Sonic. Sonic sparks up in blue electricity and zips up in the air. The two hedgehogs fly toward each other, and when they clash fists, ah, boom! A powerful shockwave knocks out all the power in Tokyo. Later, as the power comes back, Sonic is alone as he gets up from the battle with Shadow. Things are getting spicy. Hello, Mark. Merry Christmas. Tomorrow I'm doing the turkey and ham for my mom. Wait, turkey and ham? You're having turkey and ham? I don't even know what I'm having. I guess it's a surprise. I have no idea. We didn't even have turkey for Thanksgiving. Maybe I should try it. I need to give turkey another shot. Maybe it's not as bad as I remember. Because I've never been a really big fan of turkey. Sonic, 1.21 gigawatts. He then notices he's handcuffed to a railing. Sonic, you gotta be kidding me. Tails, Sonic! Tails and Knuckles appear to catch up with their friend. Tails, are you okay? Sonic, I'm fine, guys. And before you ask, I handcuffed myself for tactical reasons that I do not have time to explain. Tails, you shouldn't have gone off on your own. We're supposed to be a team. Sonic, sorry, buddy. Still working on this teamwork thing. So, now what? Ow, I popped something. Knuckles, so now what? Sonic, well, I'm not jumping out of any more helicopters until we get more answers from Gun. We need somewhere to regroup. Tails, I know just the place. Cut to the gang hanging out in a Japanese chow-themed restaurant called the Chow Garden. Chow mascots are roaming around, dancing and being adorable. A Japanese waitress takes a picture of the gang. Knuckles, it's an ambush! To the Chow mascots! You'll never take us alive, foul beasts! Tails, calm down, Knuckles. This is a Chow Garden, one of the top 10 spots in all of Tokyo. It's a perfect place for us to blend in. Chow Cafe Kid to Tails, are you Detective Pikachu? Sonic, yes he is. Knuckles, he does look like a Pokemon. Pika Pika. Just then, Walters arrives to sit at their table. Sonic, Commander Walters. Is Walters supposed to be Abraham? Or who's he supposed to be? Sonic, or Walters, thank God you're okay. I'm sure you have questions. Sonic, just a big ticked off red and black one. Who was that guy? Shadow's story began a lot like yours, Sonic. But where you found family and friends, Shadow found only pain and loss. Fade to a flashback in Oklahoma, where where a bewildered farmer steps out of his car to find a meteorite in a smoldering crater. Walters, it begins over 50 years ago with a meteor crash in a quiet corner of Oklahoma. Cut to a gun base. The meteorite is lowered into a bubbling container. Walters, the meteorite contained a life form. The ultimate life form. A pair of glowing eyes peek from the rock. Cut to Shadow surging in chaos energy as he runs around a big room while scientists gather results. Shadow's power, his chaos energy, went far beyond any living creature. The scientists who discovered him believed the power would usher in a new era for humanity, but Shadow's power proved too dangerous. Cuts to an explosion. Walter! I pressed the wrong one. A terrible accident destroyed the lab, taking human lives with it. Gun agents drag out the project leader, Gerald Robotnik, who was holding a quill of Shadow. The project leader was blamed for the incident and imprisoned. Shadow is zapped by my boy! He's zapped by electric batons and he stumbles back into a cage. He watches the burning base sadly. Walters, with the program cancelled, Shadow was a loose end no one knew how to deal with. Cuts to Shadow banging on the container as he's imprisoned. Walters, too dangerous to be walking free, too valuable to destroy. So, I had him placed into stasis. Water rises up from below him. The hedgehog turns to Walters, who watches. He gives the man one last look of anger before he's contained forever. Indefinitely. The scene fades from young Walters to old, wrinkly, present-day Walters. Sonic, wait a second. If Shadow's been on ice for 50 years, someone had to help him escape. Walters, true. But there's only a few people in the world who even know of Shadow's existence. Suddenly, the lights dim out. Everybody looks around in confusion. Then, a spotlight shines on stage with the Chow mascots dancing to a Japanese cover of Jackson 5's Want You Back. Oh, baby, give me one more chance. Oh, one more. Tails, a live show? Yeah! The three aliens seem... Hey, who wrote that? The three aliens? The three aliens seem enthused, while Walters rests his head in his hand in annoyance. However, they don't notice the egg drones floating down outside the window. They power up and prepare to fire missiles at the heroes. Sonic turns around and notices. Sonic, get down, Mr. President! The three get down as the missiles hit, destroying the garden and flinging Walters away. Chair it all! The customers and mascots scream, "Ow!" and run away in fear. As Sonic gets up, the drones point lasers at him and his friends. Sonic, egg drones? Tails, but Robotnik is supposed to be dead. Suddenly, a mystery figure See, this part makes me like, huh? I was so confused when this happened in theaters. Suddenly, a mystery figure breaks into the glass while riding on a motorcycle. One of the egg drones fires at him, but he casually dodges out of the way. He's like, Sonic! Konnichiwa! Hola, capitán o captain. Press a second. ¿Qué estás jugando? No estoy jugando algo ahorita, pero estoy leyendo una historia para Navidad. Sonic el Erizo, or Sonic the Hedgehog. Hi, sweet cat. Hello. How's your day going so far? It is going good. It's going pretty good so far. I am, again, feeling festive. Things are getting spicy. Where was I? Oh, the iconic line, probably the best line in the movie. Konnichiwa. And I don't care if people were clowning on my goat. I don't care. People were making fun of Sonic. I don't care. That part is peak and you can't tell me anything. It was so good, okay? Peak comedy. I was laughing my butt off. Alright, the biker activates some devices on his arm and rides around, firing mini EMP discs at the drones. He presses a button on his hand, and the egg drones are zapped before shutting down. Sonic to the biker, I'm sorry, we already had our big motorcycle chase for the evening. The mystery biker rides out of the cafe, and Team Sonic rushes over to Walters. Oh no! Sonic, Commander Walters! Knuckles moves the table aside to find Walters, critically injured from the attack. Sonic, Commander Walters, are you okay? Walters, dying. Sonic hands him the key card. Take this. Sonic, what is it? Walters, a key to the most powerful weapon gun has ever built. You're the only one I trust to keep it safe. Then, Walters passes away from his wounds. Isn't that crazy? How he just died. He just died then and there. That is crazy to me. He just died. Oh, sorry, I burped. Rest in peace, everyone. Rest in peace, Commander Walters. Everyone say rest in peace. Rest in peace. He did not deserve that. Later, gun soldiers arrive at the ruined cafe. Gun soldier, secure the perimeter! Rockwell and her men come in to check the area. Rockwell's assistant, medevac is en route. Rockwell checks Walter's dead body. This sounds so like gory, but it's not. Director Rockwell, his launch key is missing. She then finds a picture of Team Sonic. Seeing this, she believes Team Sonic is behind the attack. Director Rockwell, I knew they couldn't be trusted. She crumbles up the picture. Cut to Team Sonic running out while wearing mascot heads. Tails as they remove their costume heads. Why are we running from Gun? Are we on the same team? Sonic, until we get more information, we're not trusting anyone. Follow me. The three follow the mysterious biker through a tunnel to the pier. Sonic, hold it right there. Wait, what just happened? Oh, my page refreshed! No! Oh gosh. Alright, there we go. The biker removes his helmet to reveal. He's Agent Stone! Oh my gosh! Knuckles, it's the Goat Milker! Agent Stone, it's the Goat Milker! Relax. I'm not here to fight. Sonic, then why are you here? Tails, and why did you freeze Shadow? Are you kidding? The last thing we want is more superpowered hedgehogs running around. The doctor has nothing to do with it, and I can prove it. He summons a big crab-like mech from the water. Agent Stone, please, join me in the crab. As they head in, we cut to a telenovela, ʀᴜʟᴇs, playing on TV. Telenovela announcer, voiceover on TV. And now back to ʀᴜʟᴇs. Gabriella, I have fallen in love with another Juan. But who, Gabriella? Tell me who? Suddenly, a mustache man pops out of the closet, holding a rose in his mouth. Juan, on TV, shocked. My twin brother, Pablo? Pablo removes his false mustache. Pablo! She rushes over to Pablo's side. Juan, on TV, bastardo! Pablo, buenos dias. Hermano! Juan, no! Did we get more of this? I think this was a peak moment. I think we should have expanded on this plot here. The scene pauses and we see an obese Ivo Robotnik watching the show while empty food wrappers are seen lying on the floor. He uses a drone to microwave a burrito before covering it in condiments. Dr. Robotnik chuckles evilly. Let that be a lesson to you, Juan. Family is a field of emotional claymores that leave you abandoned, betrayed, and weeping while you eat cake, which creates copious amounts of adipose tissue, and what some college individuals refer to as man boobs. He eats the burrito before throwing it away. He switches his channel to play some samba music. He lifts his shirt up and pats his belly like a drum before turning around. Stone and Team Sonic are there with the team watching in disgust. Ivo notices and screams in terror, "Ah!" while covering his stomach. Agent Stone, Doctor, we have visitors? Dr. Robotnik, really? I thought I was having an anthropomorphic nightmare where the only person I can trust in the world showed up with all my worst enemies while I was in the bathrobe playing congas of my big fat belly. Agent Stone, sorry, sir. Sonic, I don't believe it. Do we think Eggman's gonna come back for Sonic 4? I hope so. My go, I hope he comes back. I mean, Jim Carrey has said like 5 times he's gonna retire, so I have no idea. And he's never looked worse? Dr. Robotnik, well, maybe this is what not giving a damn what you think I looks like. Agent Stone, holding up a computer disk. Sir, right now, we have an even bigger problem. Dr. Robotnik, oh, come on. Stone inserts a disk into the drive. Agent Stone, there's an imposter among us, out there, using your technology. Dr. Robotnik turns around. Imposter, that's impossible. What? On the screen, it shows the egg drones pointing lasers at Team Sonic. Dr. Robotnik, no, my sweet mechanized spawn. Whoever this party-pooping posse is looking for has stolen my persona and the precious babies from my egg sack. Well, I'll soon exact my revenge. To Stone, you see what I did? It's time for the dramatic soap opera twist where this Pablo reveals his Juan. I cross-reference the precise coordinates of each drone's energy spikes. I can track my babies to the imposter's base of operations. Right about there. Sonic, I hate to say this, but I think we're both after the same person. Sonic, hold on. You're not suggesting we team up with Dr. Robotstink, are you? Knuckles, perhaps the fox is right. It could be our only chance to find this mysterious, more impressive very sexy hedgehog. Sonic groans. Right, Egghead. I hate to say it, but it looks like we're partners. Dr. Robotnik, on one condition. He gestures to Sonic to hand him a quill. Sonic, dude, you have serious issues. Pulls one from himself. Ow! He hands him the glowing blue quill. When Robotnik licks it, he gets zapped. Let's pull Stone in. Do this! A montage begins, set to Firestarter by the Prodigy. Stone proceeds to shave off Robotnik's head like, wait, what? Set to Firestarter by the, is that the song that plays? Stone proceeds to shave off Robotnik's head like a barber. Then, obese Ivo puts on glasses on top of his head. Dang, Eggman catching strays. The Mad Doctor grabs his red suit and goes to the closet. Cut to Stone waiting outside while we hear Robotnik struggling to put the suit on. Dr. Robotnik off screen. Oh, suck it in! He opens the door to see Stone. Tinker Tailor? I need a room. Think Elvis, circa 1976. Agent Stone, but sir, I don't have the proper materials. Dr. Robotnik rips off a part of Stone's shirt. Found some. He goes back into the changing room. Agent Stone, resourceful. Meanwhile, in the abandoned gun base. Shadow looks around before finding a roller skate on the ground. Seeing this reminds him of an old friend. Cut to flashback 1974. Inside the base, we see Maria Robotnik roller skating down the hall while holding a box of her stuff. She comes across a restricted area when a military man stops her. Military man, hey! This is a restricted area. Young Walters, it's okay. She's the professor's granddaughter. He takes her everywhere. To Maria. Welcome to the lab, Maria. I'm Captain Young Walters. Maria Robotnik. Oh, do you know where my room is? Young Walters. Yeah, down the hall to the right. Make yourself at home. But, let's lose the skates, okay, kiddo? Maria. Okay. She walks with her roller skates off and enters the area. Inside, she finds a... What the heck is that? A comatose? A comatose? A coma-induced, I don't know, shadow floating inside a containment tank. She sets down her box and walks toward the tank. As she's about to place her hand on the tank, Shadow wakes up and turns to face her. She jumps back a little. She stares at Shadow and makes a funny face at him. Maria then gets out a black marker from her box and draws something on the tank. When she's done, we see she's made a rabbit drawing over Shadow, making him look like a rabbit. His frown contrasts with the drawing's smile. Maria giggles before placing her hand on the glass. This is what the most beautiful music ever in the world is playing! It's like, ah! Shadow places his hand on the glass. The two smile at each other. A friendship is born! A montage commences as end of the line by the Traveling Blueberries play. This part is so sad. This part makes me depressed. Robotnik and Sonic as allies! They had to. It's exactly like Sonic Adventure 2 when they had to team up. Absolute peak. Absolute peak. Oh gosh, this is a long paragraph. Where was I? A friendship is born. First, Maria starts playing music on a record player and dances along as Shadow watches curiously. Then, as scientists get ready to test on Shadow, Maria pops up near him with an idea. When the scientists turn around, they find a teddy bear in his place. Cut to the hallway, Shadow gets ready to run as Maria holds on with a rope attached to him while wearing roller skates. He starts running, dragging Maria along for the ride. Cut to Maria teaching Shadow how to dance by holding his hands. Cut back to them riding down the hall. And then cut to them dancing by waving like the what's it called? The wave, yeah, the wave. Back to the ride. Maria spots some scientists wheeling in food. Maria, look out! They crash into them, creating a mess all over the floor. Maria and Shadow proceed to make angels in the food pile. Cut to the two under a pillow fort with Maria throwing popcorn at Shadow playfully. They are watching an old kaiju film. It brings tears to the eyes. I know, it's so sad. Even just reading it, oh my gosh. They're watching an old kaiju film with the kaiju being the bio-lizard from Sonic Adventure 2. Yes, I remember. Text appears, reading, "Beware the alien freak!" Shadow sees this and frowns in sadness. Maria notices his worried look. And Shadow... Oh, wait, what? Then she steals a keycard from a sleeping scientist and uses it to activate the lift. The lift takes her and Shadow up to the top of the base, where they appear under a night sky. They lay down to watch the stars together. Maria, wow, look at all those stars. They're like diamonds. My grandfather says it can take hundreds of years for the light of a star to reach Earth, and by the time we see it, the star might not even exist anymore. Isn't that crazy? Shadow, the light shines, even though the star is gone. His 2 white gloves on his front torso while he's lied down on his back. I'm there too, guys. I'm on the side. I'm there too. I'm laying there too. I'm around the side. And Bumblebee, I'm there too. Yeah, it does. Looking back at Shadow. I wonder which one you came from, Shadow. Shadow, I don't know. I don't know anything about my home. Maria, this is your home, Shadow. Earth. Shadow, he sits up from his lie-down position to get into a sat-down position. Maria, do you think I'm dangerous? Maria, she sits up from her lie-down position. What are you talking about? Shadow, the way the scientists looked at me, I could tell they're afraid. Like I'm the horrible thing from the movie we watched. I don't know what I am. Do you think this movie gave any kids an existential crisis? Maybe. Third wheeling. I'm just like, hey guys, I'm here too. That'd be my dream. That'd be my dream. Maria thinks for a moment. You're my friend, and you can do or be whatever you want, not because of your powers, but because of who you are. In here, points to Shadow's heart. Shadow smiles softly. I don't know what I'd do without you. They hold hands together as they watch the stars. Cut back to present day. Shadow turns off the record player. This part was kind of creepy. Like, it was so dark. I was getting very immersed at this point. He then walks over to the broken containment tank where he used to be when he first met Maria. He looks sadly at his reflection in the glass. Just then, he hears someone approaching and he turns around, sparking his fist in chaos energy. However, he recognizes the figure in surprise. Shadow, Professor? Gerald Robotnik off screen. It's good to see you, Shadow. I knew you would come home. Shadow, I can't get her out of my head. The pain, it's too much. Gerald off screen. And that is why we have to punish them. My gosh! Dang, Gerald, calm down! Cut outside. The gang arrives at the abandoned base by ring portal. Sonic, okay, I don't like you and you don't like me. Let's get this over with quickly. Dr. Robotnik bumps Sonic aside. Out of my way, _Dorcupine. Sonic, Dorcupine? Really clever. Dr. Robotnik checks the huge door. This door is 6-inch thick solid steel and a pressurized latch. I'll need a moment to calculate the molecular density and invert the venting mechanisms. Knuckles punches down the door. I unlocked it. What is your favorite book? I don't remember the last time I read. I don't remember the last time I read a book. I don't know any good books. I need recommendations. Dr. Robotnik lowering his arms, annoyed. Subtle as always, fist for brains. Cut to Shadow. He notices the presence and sparks up his energy. Or sparks up his fists in chaos energy. Gerald Robotnik, his bare hand reaching out, then lowers his bare hand. Off screen, easy. Shadow, those are the guests I've been expecting. Let's give them a warm welcome. Cut back to the gang. They explore the abandoned base. Agent Stone, whoa, what is this place? Sonic, looks like a military base, but nobody's been here for years. I wonder if it's haunted. Knuckles, haunted? Nobody said about anything being haunted. Agent Stone mockingly, what's the matter? You're afraid of ghosts? What's your favorite Sonic character? Sonic, it changes every day of the week. Right now it's Tails. I've been liking Tails a lot. Favorite book is Being the Sonic Movie 3 script. This is my favorite book. We are reading it. This is my favorite Christmas book. Very festive. Nothing scares an echidna warrior. Sonic, yeah, do you remember what happened last movie night? Cut to Knuckles screaming while he and his friends are watching Casper in the house. The scene playing as Casper and Cat Harvey screaming upon their first meeting. Sonic and Tails scream before trying to calm Knuckles down. Ah, let go, let go, let go, let go! Come back to present day. Knuckles, there is no such thing as a friendly ghost. They come across a fork in the road. Sonic, so which way do we go? Dr. Robotnik, I know, we should split up. Everyone with the hideously brightly colored fur, take the left. And the middle. Stone and I will go right. Sonic, no. I'm not letting you out of my sight. Tails, you and Stone go left. Knuckles, ah! Wait a minute. Oh no! Did my phone die? It might have. Whatever, continue with the story. The show must go on. You hear that, ghost? You don't frighten me! The team splits up. We cut to Knuckles looking around on his own. Suddenly, a pipe spews out smoke, startling the echidna. Knuckles to himself, get a grip. Oh wait, hold on, my phone died. Give me a second. Hopefully, oh there we go, okay. I think we're good. Epic, we're back, yay! Get a grip. He turns around only to come face to face with Shadow. Shadow, boo. Knuckles screams in terror. Cut to Tails and Stone exploring the ruins. Ow! Agent Stone. He's probably doing that one Knuckles scream that they always reuse, was like, oh! Agent Stone. I'm just gonna come right out and say this. You're adorable. Tails, thanks. Agent Stone, so what's it like being Sonic's assistant? Do you have a daily routine? Paid time off? Benefits? Oh, I'm not Sonic's assistant. We're teammates. He's the leader, Knuckles is the muscle, and I'm the gadget guy. We all have a role to play, so that's what makes the team so special. That and the fact we're best friends. Agent Stone, you are? Tails, yeah, just like you and Eggman, right? Agent Stone, oh yeah, of course. Yes, me and the doctor. Best of friends. Smile drops. That's definitely what we are. They hear something moving. They shine their flashlights to find a rat scurrying around. However, Shadow slowly hovers down ominously behind them. Oh gosh! The two turn around, spot him and scream, "Ow!" Cut to Sonic and Robotnik. As they search around, Sonic finds Maria's old pillow forts. Whoa, look at all this. This was more than just a military base or a lab. It was a home. People lived here. Finds a pic of Shadow and Maria. He had a family. Dr. Robotnik, is that what I smell? The stench of domestic harmony? Sonic, you ever wonder what your life would be like if you had a family? Dr. Robotnik, no. Sonic, maybe you wouldn't have gone full supervillain. Dr. Robotnik, I have no parents, no aunts, no uncles, and something about my attitude renders me undesirable to all possible genders. My future is a cul-de-sac! The Robotnik name ends. Gets on Sonic's quill. Avec moi. Yes, I know French. He licks it, and it zaps him. Sonic then arrives at the same room Shadow was kept in from the flashback. Sonic, whoa! This is where you grew up, Shadow? No wonder you're so mad. This place could really use a beanbag chair and some comic books. What happened here? Suddenly, Shadow appears behind him and shoves him against a broken glass. Take! Ow! Oh my gosh! Shadow angrily, I'm tired of giving you warnings! He throws Sonic aside and powers up his fist, zooming in to punch him. Sonic screams, oh! Cut to black. Meanwhile, Dr. Robotnik looks around for Sonic. That was kind of funny. I kind of chuckled at that. Because it just randomly just, I'm tired, I'm done giving you warnings. And he's just, ow! He throws Sonic aside and powers up. Oh, I already read that. Dr. Robotnik, where did you go, hedgehog? I wasn't finished trauma dumping! He spots his egg drones lying in a neat pile. Dr. Robotnik, my darlings! My eggy weggies! Suddenly a door opens nearby and we hear someone singing as he enters the place. Memories bring back you. Memories like the corners of my mind. Misty watercolor memories of the way we went. I don't remember how the song goes. I think that's how it goes. Something like that. Dr. Robotnik. I don't believe it. Gerald, don't you? It's impossible. Is it? It couldn't be. Couldn't it? Are you? Imposter! You stole my babies! They know who their real daddy is. Drone napper! Gerald chuckles evilly. Magnificent creations, my boy. I borrowed them to lure you here and reunite our family. You see, Ivo, I am your grandfather, Gerald Robotnik. Impossible! My grandfather? But how? And why? And who did what with whom? Gerald Robotnik, you hail from an ancestry of excellence, tied directly à moi. Yes, I know French. Dr. Robotnik stepping closer. You do look like me, but fatter and older. And there's that funny smell, that smelly smell, the smells that smell smelly. But the resemblance is uncanny. It's as if Ivo and Gerald, breaking fourth wall, were two characters in a movie being played by the same actor. Dr. Robotnik, but I need real proof. Ivo, we have very little time, said Gerald. One of Ivo's drones blasts at Gerald's feet. Aye! But I could field a couple of queries. Wait, this part is fast. Hold on. Eggman made me laugh every time he was on screen. That is the go, Jim Carrey. The go. I really hope he comes back. He's like so exaggerated. I love him as Eggman. I absolutely love him as Eggman. And I wish I was in the Sonic when he got casted. I wonder what my thoughts would have been. If you guys were there for this first Sonic movie, what did you guys think of the casting? Were you like, I wonder if people were like, I don't know about this one. I can guarantee some people were like, that's not Eggman. Alright, this part is fast. Name the most elegant formula in mathematics. Euler's identity, e to the times pi plus 1 equals zilch. European capitals arranged alphabetically by the fourth letter. Riga, Monaco, Sarajevo, Tirana. Speed of light divided by the speed of sound divided by the speed of the bus in the movie Speed. Mimics calculator. 7,893,333. Rounding up. 17,894 miles per hour. And for all the marbles. Good, I lost mine. A rare lung disease and the longest word in the English dictionary. Oh gosh, how do you say this? Oh no. Pneumono ultramicroscopic silicovolcanosclerosis. Dr. Robotnik, pop up in the saggy flesh, but looking good for 110. Is he? How did they ever explain that? How was he still at 110? How did they explain that? You know, he reminds me of Vegapunk from One Peak. Oh, is that spoilers? I don't think so. He gets out Shadow's quill and licks it, electrocuting him. Dr. Robotnik. Oh, Grappy Poo, hugs Gerald. Where have you been my entire life? Wait. Where have you been my entire life? Gerald Robotnik, locked in a top secret prison for the last 50 years. Made it kind of hard to send Christmas cards. See? Christmas movie. Now, you're probably wondering why I brought you here. Dr. Robotnik, you didn't bring me here. I used my unparalleled intellect to track you down. Gerald Robotnik, for the plan I've concocted. With my unparalleled intellect, you'll see, I have the answer to everything. Rubbing his grandson's head. Come on, kiddo. The two Robotniks walk off, while the drone's eyes turn into hearts. Ooh. In another room, Sonic and his friends, including Agent Stone, are tied up in another room. Sonic wakes up to see Ivo and Gerald at Robotnik approaching and becomes shocked. Is this when they're aura forming? Hold on, they need their... This is when they're like walking up, like... They're going all like slow and stuff. Sonic, oh no! Oh no! Someone tell me this is some kind of concussion-induced nightmare. There's 2 Eggman now? Dr. Robotnik, double your villains, double your fun. You know, I thought he said W villains. Did he not say W villains? I thought he said W. Pretty sure they had an explanation for him being ancient, but they cut it out of the movie. Is that even in Sonic Adventure? Or is that a movie-only thing? That is interesting. I don't know. I guess I never really thought about it. I never put 2 and 2 together. I thought he said W. I guess not. 2 Robotniks are way worse than 1. Dr. Robotnik. Chest bump? Gerald does nothing. No. Stone, why are you tied up? Do that on your own time. You sicken me. Stone frowns. Shadow. To Ivo, you must be the long-lost grandson. Dr. Robotnik. And you must be another sticking hedgehog. Sonic to Gerald while Tails and Knuckles wake up. So you're the one behind all this. The shadow breakout. Tails, the attack on Walters. Knuckles, the musty old man smell. Gerald Robotnik, how dare you insult me with your insolent exposition? To Shadow. Shadow, get the key. Shadow approaches Sonic, holding out his hand. Where is it? Sonic, ha! Good one, Hot Topic. Do you think we'd be that stupid to bring the key right out to you? Shadow easily swipes a keycard from Tails' backpack. Yep, we're that stupid. Okay, why'd they do that? Yep, we're that stupid. Shadow, Gun took everything from us. And now, we're going to take everything from them. Gerald Robotnik off screen. With this! He shows them a hologram of a huge space cannon. Gerald Robotnik, my masterpiece of malevolence. The Eclipse Cannon. Cuts to a flashback of Gerald in prison, drawing up a weapon on the wall. Gerald Robotnik, in exchange for my freedom, I gave Gun the most powerful weapon mankind has ever seen. Cut to the Eclipse Cannon powering up in space. Gerald Robotnik, capable of delivering a precision strike anywhere on Earth. And our first target? Gun Headquarters! It fires a blast down to Earth where it destroys Gun's London HQ. Fade back to present day. But firing a weapon that powerful could threaten millions of innocent lives! Gerald Robotnik, yeah, terabyte me. What does that mean? This is one of the 2 keys required to launch the Eclipse Cannon. The other is locked inside Gun Headquarters. Once we have both, I will take rightful control of my weapon. Dr. Robotnik, I'm in. The Mecha Crab is summoned into the room. The Robotniks, as well as Stone, who's no longer tied up, head to the crab. Gerald, holy crab! Agent Stone, spacious and crustaceous. Dr. Robotnik to the gang. Thank you so much for inspiring this little adventure. It really worked out for me. Sonic, and you wonder why I have trust issues. As Robotnik and Stone leave, Shadow appears nearby. Sonic, Shadow, wait. This isn't you. Don't do this. I know you're hurting, but don't let that change who you are inside. Shadow, I spent 50 years reliving what they did to her. Clenches his electrified fist. This is who I am inside. He throws a small sphere before disappearing. Sonic, sarcastic, nice magic marble. Real scary. The small ball opens up a black hole that starts to suck everything up inside the base. Sonic, that actually is really scary. Tails, it's a mini black hole. It's going to suck up all the matter in this base. Hold on, I'm gonna burp. Excuse me. They start to get sucked toward the hole, but Knuckles spots some rope nearby. Knuckles, fear not, friends. Even my teeth are muscles. Is that true? I'm pretty sure, aren't teeth bones? Have they ever shown Eggman's parents? Have they? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think they have. Tails, Sonic, try to reach one of my rings. Sonic reaches out and gets one of his rings. Sonic, got one. Check this out. Trick shot. He flicks the ring up and it ricochets off some debris. Sonic, come on, come on, come on. Oh, come on. Knuckles loses his grip and they fall. Luckily, the ring forms a portal over the black hole and they fall in, landing far outside the base as it gets destroyed in the process. Sonic, yikes! Somebody better call Google Maps! Pink line right there! Pink my goat! We cut to the Robotniks watching the crater that was once abandoned. That was once the abandoned base from inside the crab. Dr. Robotnik, I spent years trying to cleanse the cosmos of that spiny blue speed freak. And you did it. in one afternoon. There's nothing we can't destroy together, my boy. Agent Stone, charting route to gun headquarters in London, sirs. ETA 4 hours as the crab flies. Gerald Robotnik, by all accounts, we're ahead of schedule. We should take this time to get to know each other better. Dr. Robotnik, wow, what? You mean spend some quality time? Gerald Robotnik, you've waited for this. You've waited for this your whole life. How would you choose to spend one perfect day with your new grandpappy or grandpal? Ivo ponders with a smile on his face as the Beach Boys, wouldn't it be nice if we were older? Gerald slides into view with his grandson. Stone also slides in, but Ivo elbows him in the gut. Cut to Ivo and Gerald riding a roller coaster in Eggman Land. Eggman Land coming next movie, I can feel it. It's happening, it's gonna be canon. Then Gerald teaches his son how to ride a bike. Wait, his son? Huh? Oh wait, hold on. Give me a second. There we go. Apologies, Doggo needed something. Where was I? Also, it said his son. Isn't that? It's not his son. It's grandson, isn't it? Isn't it his grandson? I think. Pretty sure. But whatever. His grandson had to ride a bike. When he lets go, Ivo ends up crashing and Gerald winces. No, watch out! Oh my gosh. At Ivo's birthday party, Gerald uses a flamethrower to light the birthday cake, burning it and some stuffed animals in the process. Then they go trick-or-treating with Ivo going as a robot. Cut to Christmas! Woo! Ivo goes downstairs to see Gerald dressed up as Santa Claus by the Christmas tree. Gerald shushes his grandson, who screams excitedly before jumping onto him and knocking down the tree. Ah! Finally, the two watch fireworks exploding in the sky while eating popcorn. Or, not popcorn, cotton candy. Sonic watches by while holding 2 cups of latte. Why does it say Sonic? It's not Sonic! Stone watches by while holding 2 cups of latte before seeing Ivo having more fun with Gerald. The downtrodden agent drops the cups before removing his VR headset. It was all fake! Revealing the montage was in VR. He looks to see the Robotniks still enjoying their time in VR and walks away sadly. Sad. Back in Green Hills, Montana, Tom and Maddie are doing their own hobbies at home. Tom is done making a model of the Taj Mahal. Tom, and done! Masterpiece, look at that! Maddie, yay! It's really been great having time to ourselves. Tom, right, absolutely. I just feel so relaxed, you know? Clear-headed. Maddie, look at all these new interests we found. I know, so many hobbies. So many. After the adventure and action of the last few years, I could get used to this. Maddie, same. Just then the place shakes and Team Sonic arrives via ring portal. Sonic, Tom, Maddie, we need your help on a super... Notices he's facing the wrong way. Knuckles, do you mind? Oh, excuse me. He turns to have Sonic face the humans. Tom, Maddie, we need your help on a super dangerous top secret mission. Tom and Maddie immediately stand up. Thank God! Let's go. Yeah, we're in. Tails, really? You're in? Just like that? Tom, yeah. Yeah, it was getting boring without you guys here. To Tom, no offense. No, none taken. I mean, whatever crazy plan you're cooking up, the answer is yes. Sonic, great. But first things first, refers to a creepy puppet of Tom. What is that? I forgot about this. I forgot. Yes. Oh, this is little Tom. It's very creepy. I told you to get rid of that. Little Tom, I told him to get rid of you. Tom, okay, that's crossing the line. You are in so much trouble. The team clears the table and Tails shows them a holographic plan of infiltrating Gun HQ. Tails, okay. This is it. The belly of the beast. Gun's headquarters in London. Maddie, Tom, we're finally gonna see London together. Hey, I told you to get there someday, baby. Sonic, okay, so guys, calm down. Here's the plan. Cut to Sonic's rundown of the plan. He runs across the waters of London. Sonic voiceover. I run in super fast. Fly over the water, no problem. And right when he reaches the energy shield, he gets disintegrated, leaving behind only his shoes. Ow! My God! What just happened? Tails, congratulations. You just got incinerated by their energy shield. He removes the roof of the building to show the server room. Tails, we'll need to shut it down by planting a USB drive in the server room. That will give me full control over it. That's what we need you two for. Cuts back to reality. That is what we are. Mr. and Mrs. Smith. They fist bump. Cut to Sonic in a hall full of lasers. Once we disable the shields, we'll face the laser hall. Sonic tries to dodge the lasers while running, only to get incinerated, leaving only his shoes. Tails, these high-density bad boys will cut you into tiny pieces. The shoes then get destroyed by the lasers. Tails, and cut those pieces into even tinier pieces. Cuts back to reality. Sonic once again. Ah! Can't we just get Tom Cruise to do this? Zoom past the lasers to show a big vault. Tails, nope, because not even he can break into the vault. The vault opens to show that it's empty inside. Why is it empty in there? Tails, because we have no idea what's on the other side of that door. The camera zooms out of the vault and out of Gun HQ. Tails, to prevent this hall from ever being accessed by a ring, all images and schematics are wiped from Gun's database. So that means they know about the rings, huh? Transition back to reality. Tails, so for this last leg of this heist, little Tom appears and puts on sunglasses. We're going in blind. Maddie glares at Tom and he puts his puppet away. Sorry. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. It sounds like this plan will work a heck of a lot better if Sonic used the Master Emerald to go Golden God mode to get the key. That's what I'm saying. Sonic, no way, Maddie. The Master Emerald is too powerful to ever use again. We made a promise to keep each other to keep it hidden. Tails, in a location only Knuckles knows. Knuckles, as guardian of the Master Emerald, anyone who tries to take it away for any reason will be a sworn enemy. Maddie, okay, sheesh. No need to get all growly on me, buddy. Sonic, you guys are telling us to make good choices. Well, this is a good choice. Tom, okay, I guess we're going to cut to London where the baddies arrive the baddies arrive in an alley outside, or far outside Gun HQ. Dr. Robotnik, London, baby! Gun headquarters is right there. Let me go in, get the key, and destroy everyone in my way. I want revenge. Gerald, patience, Shadow. Just let us handle this, and I promise you'll have revenge on a scale you couldn't possibly imagine. Dr. Robotnik, come on, Granddaddy-o. We've got dirt to do. Suits! Stone opens up a briefcase to show him 2 red spandex for him and Gerald. Agent Stone, right here, sir. Robotnik, Stone, babysit the hedgehog. Keep the crab on a low boil. It's time for more family bonding. Gotta go now and do it Christmas, Vera! Thank you for coming, Mark! Have a wonderful Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. I hope Santa gives you many gifts. Have a good night, day. Bye! Hello, CA Square. Welcome to the stream. Hello, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Oh gosh. I always lose where I was! I think... Right here. Agent Stone, come on, Shadow. Got fresh avocados in the crab. We'll make guac. Goes down into the manhole. Revenge guac. Pick line! Pick line! Cuts to Sonic waiting impatiently on the London Eye. Sonic, Uncom. Guys, are you heading for me? I've been waiting all day. Cuts to Tails sitting at his laptop while on top of a walkie-talkie. On top of the walkie-talkie? Building. Huh? On 20 Fen Church Street. Tails, Uncom. Sonic, we literally just started. Tom, Maddie, are you in position and ready? Cut to Tom and Maddie at the London Bridge. Tom, we're born ready. Maddie, let's do this. Tails, Knuckles, how about you? Cut to Knuckles at the Big Ben. They were really Mr. Worldwide this movie. They went to so many places. Knuckles, they went to Oklahoma. They went to Montana. What's next? Texas? They're going everywhere. I have taken my perch atop the giant clock. Now where is this glass I'm supposed to break? Sonic, actually, Knux, your job is to break glass in case of emergency. Knuckles, understood. I will shatter this glass like the jaw of a vile foe. In case of emergency. Knuckles, I'll pulverize it like the scum of a loathsome rival. Sonic, just to be clear, the emergency part is the most important. The glass will beg for mercy under the shadow of my mighty fists. Tom, guys, remember, we're a team. Now let's focus. Maddie, please. You know what? Let's move on. All right, everyone knows what to do. Tom and Maddie, you guys plant the USB drive. I'll disable the traps. Sonic will snag the launch key. Knuckles, you stand by to... Knuckles, break glass in case of emergency. Sonic, see? He gets it. Maddie, and we're all set. Tom, hologram time. You go first. Maddie activates her holo disguise, going as Rachel. Does anyone agree we need more Rachel? Does anyone want more Rachel and Randall? Did you guys know, fun fact, Randall's full name is Randall Handel? Did you know that? It's Randall Handel. Rachel. Tom, it's me, Rachel. Can you believe it? We're both in London together. Tom, have you met your sister? Try again. Unless you're not up for this mission. Yeah, maybe we're going back to Green Hills, baking sourdough, and... Rachel grabs Tom angrily. Thomas Michael Wachowski, you brought aliens to my wedding, punched down my husband, and buried me in an avalanche. Your day of reckoning is at hand. Tom, that's perfect. Okay, now for her better half. Handel? Yeah, that's his last name. Randall Handel. I guess it rhymes, but could they not, come up with something else? Just Randall Handel. Oh, speaking, he activates his holographic Randall disguise. My name is Randall, and I am too much to handle. Flexes his muscle. Welcome to the gun show, baby. Would you describe me as jacked, juiced, or shredded? Rachel, I would describe your head as swollen. Let's get to work. The two disguised humans enter Gun HQ and approach the desk. Randall. See! Randall. Agent Randall Handel. I'm here to have lunch with my lovely wife. Peter. Gun security guard. I'm sorry, agent. This facility is locked. Randall. 1 minute. Tails, we have a problem here. Tails? They must have tightened security after Shadow's escape. Rachel, I got this. To the guard. You must be new here. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Rachel. Rachel gonna get you fired. Do you know what gun stands for? Gun security guard, of course, guardian units. Getting ultra nasty. Do you want me to get ultra nasty? Nasty. No? Okay then go ahead and take those sad fingers and tippity type. That's right. Go on. Gun security guard. Sorry for the inconvenience, love. Rachel, that's what I thought. They make their way through the entry gate. Rachel, my God, I love being Rachel. Once they enter at the door to the server room, they turn off their disguises and Maddie switches to Rockwell. Director Rockwell. Did it work? Tom? Oh, yes it did. A jealous Maddie. While disguised as Rockwell punches him in the gut. Dang! Tom in pain. Ow! Director Rockwell on comm. Director Rockwell, seeking access to the server room. Gun worker. Just one moment, ma'am. Tom spots something. Oh no, oh no, 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 no! It's her! For real, her! They see the real Rockwell walking with her troops while chatting. Tom, what do we do? Maddie changes to her normal face. Quick, change faces! Tom, okay. He tries to change his face though he gains cartoony eyes. Did it work? Oh gosh! Did it work? Did it work? Did it work? Did it work? Then he switches to have his mouth big. Did it work? Is it working? Ah, what's going on? Why are you looking at me like that? His head switches to a donut with his sunglasses before switching to little Tom. What am I doing wrong? When he switches to Ozzy, Maddie smacks him in the throat to have his face be Randall's. Randall in pain. Ow! Salutes as Rockwell and her troops walk by. Aye, aye, Captain. Maddie, aye, aye, Captain? Who are you, Popeye? When he says Randall Handle at the desk, I thought he was being funny to the guard, but didn't know that was his actual, that's his actual last name. I remembered from, Sonic movie 2 because, who was it? It was, Commander Walters. He's like, you did your job, Agent Handle. And I was like, wait a minute. Handle? Randall Handle? Is that his name? But honestly, I need a last name, guys. What's something that rhymes with Mira? That I could make my last name. Where was I? Tom, I panicked! I'm panicking! Maddie, jeez, get it together! They enter the server room. Tom, uncalm. Okay, Tails. What are we looking for? Tails, uncalm. The security server is on the 7th row, 23rd cabinet. Cut back to Sonic in the London Eye. Sonic, are you guys finished yet? This is taking forever. He slams his fist on the glass, getting the attention of some people inside one of the cars. Uh-oh. Cuts back to Knuckles. Knuckles on calm. Has the time come to break the glass? Or at least break something? Cuts back to server room. Tom, alright, hang tight, guys. Maddie's about to enter the drive. Maddie, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Nothing happens. Tails taps on a few keys. It didn't work. Guys, it didn't work. Sonic, did you put it in the right way? Knuckles, try punching it. Tails, do not try punching it. Tom, oh, take it out and blow on it. Yes! He takes it out and blows on it with Maddie. Tails, on calm. Oh, come on, Tom. There's absolutely no scientific evidence to support. He inserts it back and the servers power on. Never mind, it worked. A little trick from the 90s. You mean best decade ever. Then they high five. Tails, I'm shutting down the outside sensors now. Maddie, yes! Hold on, is there supposed to be another USB drive here? Tom, one with a giant mustache on it. We see another USB inserted in the server. It has the Eggman logo on it. Tails, oh no. I've got 2 heat signatures en route to the vault, which can only mean... Elsewhere in Gun HQ, 2 soldiers walk by a portrait, not knowing it's Ivo as he steps out. Dr. Robotnik, the Robotniks have entered the chat. Wait. Poppy Seed? Grand Geezer? ¿Dónde está? Gerald Robotnik, I'm right here! If we weren't family, I could have cut you like a peasant. Or a pheasant. I mean, try to keep up. As Gerald heads off, we cut back to the crab in the sewer. Telenovela. And now back to La Última Pasión. Cut to the show. Gabriella hands the twin brothers some crossbows to fight for her love. Gabriella, La Última Pasión can only belong to one. Juan. No, it can only belong to Juan. Cut to Shadow watching the show. Gabriella should kill both of them. She's not a prize to be won. Agent Stone. Kill this, murder that. You need to lighten up, Shadow. We're about to rule the world. Shadow, when we're done here, there won't be anything left to rule. Agent Stone, that is dark. Even for you. What are you and the professor up to? Cuts to Tails. He detects an outside signal. Tails, hello? What's this? I knew I saw an outside signal. He hacks into the Mecha Crab screen. Tails, Cheerio, I guess someone forgot to flush. He flushes, causing a tidal wave to stream down the sewers, washing away the crab. Meanwhile, pretty sure, I remember Stone was like, ah! He was like screaming during this. The Robotniks arrive at the laser hall. Here comes the best part! At least one of the best parts. What now, my cunning cohorts? Dr. Robotnik, just a little teamwork. He pushes Gerald into the lasers and he screams and fidgets around. However, the lasers seem to be bouncing off his suit. Gerald Robotnik, hey, the lasers don't seem to be penetrating my suit. They're conforming to the shape of my bodacious bod. Dr. Robotnik, of course. I designed these suits to create a field of laser bending thermal distortion. Wasn't sure if it would work until now. Gerald Robotnik, you're a heartless son. Rotten to the core. I'm so proud of you. Now we can dance right through. That sounds like a challenge. And this is when they start dancing. They proceed to dance their way down the laser hall to the Chemical Brothers' Galvanize. How does the song go? It's like... I forgot how it goes, but they dance back and forth in unison, doing the robot while moving their arms, heads, and bellies while the lasers reflect off their suits. The room flashes between red and blue while they zip around. They then hold hands and waltz together. Next, I will hold out his hand while lip syncing. Here it is! My finger is on the button. Push the button. I will then lift his grandfather up a la Dirty Dancing and spins him in the air. The two smile at each other while enjoying their dance. Come back to... I need to put this song in my playlist. I completely forgot about it. My finger is on the button. Push the button. That's such a bop. Alright, hold on. I keep losing where I am. Merry Christmas, sweets the cat. Feliz Navidad, da 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 da. Feliz Navidad, ba 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 ba. Tails, the Robotniks are almost at the vault. Sonic, we're out of time. I'm going. Tails, no, Sonic. I haven't disabled the traps yet. Sonic speeds around at the speed of sound. Ooh, around the London 9, zooms off. Too late. He runs down the streets of London. Did you guys know? Apparently, Escape from the City plays at this moment. And I don't really hear it, but apparently it does play, like, there's like a little motif, like a very small little, like, at the speed of sound, got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Look at me, I'm running on the wrong side of the road. The energy field starts to form around Gun HQ. I gotta take in the sights. First, he poses on the Abbey Road as each of the Beatles on the cover of their Abbey Road album. Paul, John, George, the other one! He then speeds around the Shaftesbury Memorial Fountain. Loud American coming through. Next, he goes to Buckingham Palace. Sonic off-screen, excuse me, pardon, hello, governor. Which way to Hogwarts? Sonic emerges in a royal robe and a crown on his head while holding a staff. Hear ye, Sonic the Hedgehog wants a cup of tea. He speeds past the royal guardsmen, giving one of them the royal outfit. Sonic, hold this for me, please. Finally, he speeds towards Gun HQ. Tails, you're not gonna make it! I can make it! He runs off London Bridge and zooms towards the building. Knuckles, you're not gonna make it! Sonic, I'm gonna make it! I'm not gonna make it! I'm not gonna make it! Luckily, Tails flies in, spins him around, and throws him through the hole just as it was closing. Made it! Woo! He speeds into the building and runs past Gun's workers. Sonic, excuse me, coming through, no time for autographs, gotta go. Meanwhile, the Robotniks arrive at the vault. After the push the button, Dr. Robotnik, our destiny awaits. Suddenly, Sonic arrives on the scene. My God! Stop right there, robot scums. Dr. Robotnik, let's do this. Gerald Robotnik, copy! They rush into the vault, but part of the floor turns red and they get magnetized to the floor. Sonic, too slow, Eggman. Now, if you don't mind, I gotta get that key. Part of the floor he's on turns green, making him float up. My feet! Why can't I use my beautiful feet? Rockwell enters the room holding a device that activates the gravity in the room. Director Rockwell, because this vault is armed with a variable gravity. Gerald Robotnik, no kidding. Director Rockwell, green goes up, red takes you down. Hard. Sonic, Rockwell, listen to me. The Robotniks are planning... Spin Sonic in the air. They're planning on stealing the second key, just like you are. Yes, I'm aware. I called it the second Commander Walters was attacked. So, thank you for taking the bait and falling right into my trap. Does she think she has aura? My God, let him go! He did not do anything. Dr. Robotnik, I don't believe this. Gerald, I know, grandson. A woman in the military. Oh my gosh! gun soldiers bringing Tails, Tom, and Maddie. Tom, Robotnik, going full spandex, huh? Who's this fossil? That's my grandfather, you dough-eating imbecile! Gerald Robotnik, who are they? Dr. Robotnik, a couple of bleeding hearts here to rescue their emotional support animals. Director Rockwell, enough! It's over. The only way you're leaving here is in handcuffs. There's no other way out. Sonic, you know, there might be one other way out. Director Rockwell, and what is that supposed to be? Sonic, hey big guy, I think it's time to... Breaking the clock. Sonic flies off, breaking the clock of the Big Ben. Break glass in case of emergency! That's where they use the Knuckles sound effect. Where he's just... He breaks through the energy shield and into the building, knocking Rockwell away and leaving the device to Knuckles. Ha! Nothing can stop Team Knuckles. Director Rockwell, open fire! They fire at Sonic and Knuckles. Sonic, Knuckles, turn this stuff off, hurry! Knuckles on it, smashes the device. Uh-oh. Knuckles and the gun guards went... Bro, I'm seeing it in my mind perfectly. I am seeing it in my mind so perfectly right now. I'm just imagining the scene. Yeah, saw it in the credits and didn't hear it at all. I kind of wish it was, you know, definitely more prominent. Because I would probably be ascending. Where was I? See how you like it. Sonic, Tom, Maddie, and Tails end up glued to the floor on the red panels. Tom, can you move? Maddie, no, not at all. Tails? No, I'm stuck. Tom, we might be here for a while. Knuckles punches out a gun soldier while Rockwell looks for the key card. Director Rockwell, where's the key? She spots it floating in the air, so she flies towards it. A metal bar from some debris falls near Maddie. Whoa! What was that? We might have a problem. Sonic notices the debris crumbling above his friends and family. Sonic, no! Rockwell pushes through some soldiers to try and reach the key card. However, the floor panels turn red and they fall to the floor. Robotnik noticed and struggled to move, but he inched his way as he and Rockwell raced for the key card. Just imagining the whole movie, may have watched it a couple of times, lost count. I know, I can like picture every single scene. I'm like imagining it. Same with Sonic 2. Like, before Sonic Movie 3 came out, I was watching Sonic Movie 2 24/7. It was on day and night. I know every single scene from that movie like the back of my hand. Because I was so hyped for Sonic 3. I just watched it every single day of every single night. It was never not on. Oh wait, they're racing right now! Dr. Robotnik, I'm moving! Gerald, you go get it, grandson. His dentures pop out of his mouth. Hey! Knuckles flies around while the debris is ready to break off and fall on the others. Knuckles, whoa! Sonic, no! Rockwell and Ivy continue to inch their way towards the key card. Dr. Robotnik, almost there. More debris falls near the others. Maddie, whoa! Finally, the debris breaks off and falls toward the others. Tom, I remember this. I thought Tom was really gonna die here. He was like, Sonic! Sonic struggled up and then activated his power to destroy the debris that was about to hit the others. Everybody falls to the floor and Rockwell takes the key card before Ivo. Dr. Robotnik, that was so not worth it. Gerald puts his dentures back as the others get up. Tom, you okay? Maddie, yeah. Tom, Sonic. They rush over to Sonic. Hey, Sonic 1, concrete boulder 0. Maddie, thanks for the save. Tom, getting a little close, don't you think? Director Rockwell, secure the room. She heads out of the room with the key card in hand. Maddie, she's got the key. Tom, I got an idea. Cut to Rockwell as she walks down the hall. She stops to come across a still alive Walters. Director Rockwell. Commander Walters? Sir, you're... Walters, still alive? I will die before I let the key fall into the wrong hands. Thanks for keeping it safe. Holding out his hand. I'll take it from here. That's an order, Director Rockwell. Rockwell hands Walters to the key card. Walters, now organize the reinforcements. Director Rockwell, yes, sir! As Rockwell leaves, Walters goes off before revealing he's actually Tom in disguise. My go! Tom, guys, I got the key. I repeat, I got the key. Now let's get out of here. Unfortunately, as he puts his Walter disguise back on, Shadow bursts into the building and spots him. Shadow, Commander Walters. Oh, no, wait, I have to tell you something. Wait, I have to tell you something. Shadow zips in and punches Walter away, knocking him out. As Shadow grabs a key card, the disguise turns off, revealing he's actually Tom. Guys, I was clutching my pearls here. Shadow, what? Sonic then arrives in the hallway. Ah! Sonic! Tom, everyone's cleared. Come on, let's go. Notices Shadow. You, what are you? He notices Tom's unconscious body on the floor. Sonic, distraught. Tom! Fun fact. I rewatched this movie in the Spanish dub, and in the Spanish dub, in this very scene, Sonic calls Tom Dad. In this scene, like right here. Tom, what happened? Speak to me. Come on. It's gonna be okay. Please, get up. Hey, come on. Please wake up. Wake up, come on. Wake up. Seeing Sonic panicking over Tom's body reminds Shadow of him being saddened by Maria's death. Shadow, flashback. Maria. Out of the flashback. Oh, my tongue rolled a little. Sonic turns angrily to Shadow. What did you do? Shadow, what I had to. Do you think they should have killed Tom? Okay, maybe not. Maybe they should have killed Tom, but imagine if they did. I would have been... Tom! He quickly disappears as Maddie arrives. Maddie, oh my god, Tom! She and the others rush over to the unconscious Tom in worry and fear. Back with the villains, Gerald struggles to get up. Help me up, kid! Ivo helps his grandfather up from the floor. However, gun soldiers surround the two. Gun soldier, freeze! Don't move! Ivo Robotnik, any tricks up your sleeve, Captain Grandtastic? Suddenly, Shadow teleports around and takes out the soldiers. When he pops up, Ivo yelps in fear, hey! And hides behind Gerald before popping back out. Shadow holds up the key card. We got what we came for. Gerald, great job, Shadow. Dr. Robotnik, we have both keys. Where's your little project? Gerald, it's closer than you think, my boy. Later, the three are teleported to the Eclipse Cannon, surprising Ivo. The lights turn on inside the ship. Gerald Robotnik, welcome to my masterpiece. I must hand it to Gun. They built her to my exact specifications. Dr. Robotnik, it's remarkable. Gerald, astounding. Yes. Dr. Robotnik turns and points at Gerald. That's my genius Grandino! Gerald Robotnik, and I have one more surprise. Two costumes rise up on display with Ivo's looking more like his game counterpart. Gerald Robotnik, it's a new suit! Ivo looks back and forth before squealing in joy. Eee! He gets on the floor and crawls to Gerald's boot, kissing it. That'd be me to Sonic's shoe. Gerald Robotnik, gee. Meanwhile, Stone makes it onto land while the mecha crab sinks. Poor Stone. He was getting abused. He didn't deserve that. Wait. I lost where I was. No, that's not it. There we go. They put on their suits. Dr. Robotnik sings, I'm a chip off the old block. I'm a chip off the old block. I'm a chip off the old block. Just then his communicator rings. Eggman? Wait, it does? I am the Eggman. I didn't know that was his ringtone. That's cool. Dr. Robotnik, what do you want, Stone? I'm busy. Agent Stone, Doctor, I have a bad feeling about this. I don't think your grandfather has been completely honest with us. Shadow said something. There's more to their plan. Dr. Robotnik, how dare you? You've been jealous of my long-lost Grandpop-Tart since the very beginning. I no longer require your obsequious groveling. Consider this your notice of determination of termination. Your letter of reference will be L for loser, of course. I'll expect you stay on until you've been successfully cloned. But you and I are done! Like a blackened catfish dinner. Agent Stone. Sir, it's too dangerous, and I'm not there to protect you. I already lost you once. Dr. Robotnik, unsubscribed, blocked, and reported. He's out of his chat. Banned. Agent Stone. I can't lose you again. Back in the ship, Gerald holds up the two key cards to Ivo. Gerald Robotnik, do the honors, grandson. Stone a go, exactly. He is really goated. We love Stone. I hope he takes the reins and he becomes the next, villain. If Jim Carrey's not coming back, I don't know. Dr. Robotnik, Italy, here we go! They insert the keycards together in a Sega Genesis. Really? In a Sega Genesis-like console, activating the weapon. Something opens in the river Thames. Before a spaceship/weapon, the Eclipse cannon rises out from it. Everybody, including Team Sonic, watches in bewilderment. In the ship, Ivo offers a high five to Gerald, who refuses. Stone also watches as it takes off into space. Back with the heroes, Tom is taken to an ambulance while Maddie tags along. Sonic and the others sadly watch them go. Maddie looks to Sonic, telling him it's not his fault. The door closes, and the ambulance drives away. The gang is at a loss, especially Sonic. Tails tries to comfort the blue hedgehog. Guys, I was stressing. In this part, I was stressing. I was like, guys! I was stressing so hard here. Tails, it'll be okay, Sonic. Sonic, it'll be okay? Tom is fighting for his life, and you'll think it'll be okay? Knuckles, the fox is simply trying to comfort you. Comfort's not what I need right now. I need to stop them, by any means necessary. Tails, wait, you don't mean the Master Emerald? Knuckles, the emerald must never be wielded for vengeance! Not ever! We swore a sacred oath. Sonic, don't talk to me about oaths. Not now. Tails, but you told Tom using the emerald wasn't the right choice. Well, now it's the only choice! And if neither of you have the guts to help me, then I'll do it alone. But I thought the three of us were a team. I thought that's what made us special. Oh my gosh, Tails was like watching his parents get divorced. Oh my gosh, poor baby Tails. Sonic angrily to Knuckles. I'm not asking you twice, Knuckles. Where is the Master Emerald? Knuckles, your heart is being consumed by anger, Hedgehog. You are in no condition to make decisions right now. Tails, I know you're upset about Tom. We all are. Sonic, last chance. Where is it? Knuckles, don't do this. Sonic and Knuckles stare down at each other. Sonic has red lightning over him while Knuckles has blue lightning over him. Strong beat before Knuckles reluctantly stands down. Part of our oath is to trust each other, and I must abide by that promise, even if you've chosen to break in it. But heed this warning. The Master Emerald is guarded by a fearsome warrior, and to seize this ultimate power, you'll have to go through him. The GOAT. Cut to Green Hills, Montana, where Wade Whipple! Wade! Oh my gosh! Uses the Master Emerald as a puck for hockey practice on top of the sheriff's station building. Wade Whipple takes a deep breath. Okay, Wade, it all comes down to this. Bats the emerald around. Last few seconds. Whipple down the ice. He shoots! Shoots the emerald into the goal. He scores! Wade Whipple's a champion again! Ah! Just then, Sonic arrived via the ring portal. Wade Whipple. Oh, hey, Sonic. Seen my goal? Pretty sick, right? Sonic, I'm here for the emerald. Whoa, Wade Whipple. Look, Sonic, I'm sorry. I promised to guard this emerald with my life. I will do whatever it takes to... Sonic quickly takes the Master Emerald from his hand, then shrugs. Well, I tried. Wade! He needed more screen time. I need to watch Knuckles series again to see my goat, Wade. Wade Whipple and his dad. What was his dad? Pistol Pete! Pistol Pete. Do you guys remember Pistol Pete? The GOAT, Pistol Pete. Actually, no, he wasn't the GOAT. Frick Pistol Pete. I hate Pistol Pete. Where was I? Oh, using the power of the Master Emerald, the revenge-seeking hedgehog goes into his super form. As wind blows around him, Wade hangs onto the goal. Sonic, too bright! He's too good! Supersonic then flies off, ready to make Shadow pay. Ah! Cut to Stone watching the news being broadcast in the UK. Female British newscaster. This is an urgent national emergency broadcast. The spacecraft designed by the agency Gun has been hijacked and launched out into the river Thames. Is that what it's called? Cut to the broadcast in Tokyo being held by a Japanese newscaster, revealing that the Robotniks are behind the crime. Cut to New York City in America. All residents are urged to seek immediate shelter. Meanwhile, in space, The spaceship starts to resemble Robotnik, complete with solar panels to form a mustache. Inside, Shadow stares out the window to see Earth. Professor, Professor, is this really what Maria would have wanted? Gerald, the question isn't what Maria would have wanted. It's what do they deserve. Remember what she meant to us. Remember what they took from us. Cut back to 1974. Gerald tells Shadow and Maria about the bad news. Kids, we have to go now! The three start running for their lives. Gerald, Robotnik, they want to take Shadow away from us, Maria! As they run, gun soldiers point their weapons at them. Walters hurries towards them and tries to push the gun out of one of the soldiers' way. Hey, wait! What are you doing? Those are children! 70s gun soldier, we have got our old orders, Walters. That is dark. Dang. Young Walters, stand down! One of them fires at an energy tank nearby. This causes the glass to crack before a huge explosion erupts at the base. When the dust clears, Shadow looks before finding Gerald kneeling over Maria's corpse. Oh my gosh! Maria! I popped something. He and Gerald share solemn looks on their faces. Gun soldiers then surround the two. Shadow's blood boils over the loss of Maria, and his eyes surge in chaos energy. Bro, the music here is so good! The music here is amazing! The music is like, Cut back to present day. Shadow lets out a loud scream of rage and runs around the cannon's core furiously. Ah! He furiously runs around the cannon's core and can be heard hyperventilating with rage as he does this. Dr. Robotnik, excuse me, Grand Pasadoble, what is the thermonuclear gerbil doing? Dr. Robot, I already read that. Gerald Robotnik, infusing the core with chaos energy. That's my little secret. The Eclipse Cannon is able to turn this planet into a flaming pile of rubble, wiping out everything in the 25,000-mile radius, including us. So, this was a suicide mission? He wanted to kill himself too? That's crazy. Dr. Robotnik, what? We can't annihilate the Earth. By combining our genius, we can rule humanity. Together! Gerald, humanity is a failed experiment. If anyone should know that, it's you. All your life, you've been rejected by this world. You have nothing down there. No one who cares for you. Dr. Robotnik, but I have you now. We're family. We have each other. Gerald, oh, Ivo, you're no Maria. The moment I lost her, my family was gone forever. The only way to give Maria's life meaning is to destroy the world that took her from me. So I'm burning it all down! Things got dark, man. Things got dark. I was shaking in my boots. Sweat dripping down. Things are getting serious. Shadow teleports to Gerald. It's done. Gerald Robotnik, good work, Shadow. I'm prepping the firing sequence. The weapon will be fully charged in 10 minutes. Shadow looks at Earth through the window. It's almost finished, Maria. You will have justice. Just then, they notice a golden blur heading towards them. Is that my goat? Is that my goat? Gerald Robotnik, what is that? Shadow, is gun launching missiles at us? Gerald Robotnik, impossible. It's moving too fast. Ivo holds out Sonic's quill and notices that it's transitioning from blue to a golden color. Dr. Robotnik, it's him. The blur zooms fast and collides into Shadow from the spaceship, crashing through the window. Ah! Robotniks hang on for their dear lives as things start to get sucked out of the ship. The airlock activates, shutting down the suction and dropping to the floor. Out in space, the golden blur holding Shadow is Supersonic, zooming down to Earth in rage. Supersonic, you hurt my family! This ends now! Shadow, now you know my anger. The pain I felt for 50 years. And you made the same choices I did. Supersonic, I'm nothing like you. We'll see. He grabs Supersonic and turns him around, landing near a volcanic area. Supersonic gets up looking angrily. Show yourself, coward! Oh my gosh. Absolute cinema. Shadow teleports behind Supersonic and kicks him away, making him lose the Chaos Emeralds while turning back to normal. The two hedgehogs see the emeralds and race towards them. Upon reach, a golden beam bursts forth. Sonic is now back to Supersonic, but he sees Shadow has now entered his super form. Super Shadow. Supersonic glares and throws his fist at Super Shadow, who holds it back with one hand. Super Shadow, you were right about one thing. This ends now! He starts beating Supersonic down, slamming him and spinning him like a cartoon, before throwing him through some mountains, spewing lava everywhere. Super Shadow tries to punch him, but Supersonic grabs his fist and flies with him in his grasp. The two superpowered hedgehogs fight, with Sonic dragging him across the ground before punching him around the world. The Robotniks watch this from the spaceship. Oh my gosh, I was losing my mind! Ah! They were going around the world. Around the world, around the world. Gerald Robotnik, what's happening? Where are they? Dr. Robotnik, up there! Gerald Robotnik, where? Dr. Robotnik, higher. As Gerald looks up, Ivo takes a punch at his Gramps' windpipe, making him gasp and drop to the floor. Dr. Robotnik, left yourself open. Ivo starts running towards the computer. Gerald, Ivo, what are you doing? Dr. Robotnik, thwarting your evil plan. Gerald summons a jetpack and flies towards Ivo, colliding into him. The two Robotniks tussle on the floor and pull at each other's mustaches. Ow, 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 ow. Not the mustache. Agreed. Let go on 1, 2, 3. They both let go and shake their mustaches before Gerald creates a giant fist out of nanobots. Didn't their like mustaches make like flapping sounds too? It was like a and a giant fish out of nano. Wait, what? Oh, fist, not fish. Out of nanobots. Dr. Robotnik mockingly. Ooh, a nano fist. I haven't seen that since I hate watch Green Lantern in 20. I don't remember him saying that. In 2011. Gerald Robotnik. I was saving it for Comic-Con. But now there won't be a Comic-Con. He slaps Ivo hard in the face. Dang! Back on Earth, Supersonic and Super Shadow continue to punch and kick until the latter send the former flying into the ruins. Super Shadow, why are you alone? Where are your friends? They tried to stop you, didn't they? But you came anyway. Your anger was too much. What kind of hero abandons his friends to pursue revenge? Abandons his family! Supersonic, don't you dare talk about my family. And here I thought you cared for them, especially the one. What's his name? Tom? Supersonic. Man, shut up! He punches him! Oh my gosh! Supersonic yells out in rage and sends a powerful punch at Supersonic, destroying the ruins in the process. Super Shadow is set flying into the moon, where he reverts back to normal. Oh! Supersonic arrives, grabs Shadow, and prepares to finish him. Bro, this part. Oh my gosh! Go ahead! Finish it! What are you waiting for? Do it! Points at his chest. I'm right here! Seeing this motion, Supersonic remembers Tom's words back at his old house. Tom, you didn't let your pain change who you are. Points to his chest. In here. Realizing what he's become, he lets go of Shadow. Oh my gosh. Supersonic, ashamed. This is not who I am. Shadow, what are you doing? You won! Take your revenge! Sonic sits down, transforming back to normal. Sonic, there are no winners with revenge. Shadow sees Sonic's sad expression and on his face before looking up at the stars. Maria, wow, look at all those stars. They're like diamonds. Shadow, the last time I sat beneath stars like this, I was with her. I felt this pain for so long. It's all I know. When I lost Longclaw, I felt the same way. Did your pain eventually go away? No, but in time, I learned that there was something even more powerful than pain. The love we felt for each other! That's what you need to hold on to, Shadow. Maria might be gone, but your love will always remain. They watch the sun rise up on the earth. Oh my god, the sea. Beautiful! Shadow, the light shines, even though the star is gone. Sonic smiles proudly at Shadow for a moment, but notices the eclipse cannon from afar is still charging up. This whole mess is my fault. I've been so blinded by rage, I thought I had no choice. Sonic extends his hand to Shadow. You always have a choice. Shadow grabs it and stands up. Ah! Making the right one is never easy. One more thing I learned is that when you really screw up, you can't fix it on your own. For the first time in his life, Shadow smiles. The two hedgehogs grab hands and enter their super form. That's too good! The two hedgehogs grab their hand and enter their super form to an epic rendition of the iconic song Live and Learn. Supersonic, gotta go fast! Super Shadow, don't tell me you got a catchphrase. Supersonic, that's right, you hedgehog, and everyone loves it! The two hedgehogs zoom off toward the spaceship with their differences now aside. Back in the spaceship, Gerald is spanking Ivor with a nano fist. While speaking, Ivor, I will not try to stop my elders from destroying the world! Ivor gets out a power drill and stabs Gerald's foot. He yells at him, letting go of Ivor. Playtime is over! He summons robotic claws in his finger tail, making him like a scorpion. His tail destroys the control panel. There's no going back now! He inches menacing towards Ivor. Dr. Robotnik, set up defense! The computer sets up a white picket fence, complete with a mailbox. Dr. Robotnik, damn you autocorrect. Gerald charges towards Ivor and grabs his right arm with trained robotic. Dr. Robotnik, Mantis! The computer sends up Mantis claws. Gerald tries to attack with his stinger, but Ivor flies away with Mantis wings. Dr. Robotnik, I'm right here, arachnid. The two block each other's hits, but Ivor, this is even more epic. This fight is even more epic. Okay? As Gerald glances at it and back to Ivor. Ha! That's what I call Mantis escaping. Gerald Robotnik, that's elder abuse! Gerald trips Ivor over the edge of the platform, but he manages to hang on to the edge, holding on. Computer, alert, alert. Gerald notices Supersonic and Super Shadow on the screen across him. Gerald Robotnik. Shadow, I see you've chosen betrayal, and you were once so useful to me. He presses a button on his wrist computer as metal soldiers were deployed. Play it again! Play it again! Yes! 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 He presses a button on his wrist. Oh my gosh! Ready to recycle some tin cans? Super Shadow is trying, people! Yes! Yes! The two proceed to plow through the metal soldiers as living glares. They then pose in their super forms. Super Sonic Adventure 2. Locked inside his cage, Ivor hangs off for dear life as Gerald stands above. I don't think anything's ever gonna top that song, man. I don't think anything is ever gonna top that song. That scene, this movie, this is the best movie of all time. I'm saying it now. Oh my gosh. It's so good. Dr. Robotnik. Please, Grampsy, don't do this. Gerald, sorry, kiddo. Bring your grandkid to work day is over. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh. He taps some buttons on his glove and the airlock opens, trying to suck Ivor Robotnik out of the station. Gerald Robotnik, any last words? Dr. Robotnik, just one thing that I never thought I'd say. Gerald, what is it? I love you. Dr. Robotnik, no, it was something even better, but I'm not gonna say it if that's the way you're gonna be. Gerald Robotnik, okay, bye. He stomps on Ivor's hand, sending him falling. Gerald, grandchildren, all the fun and none of the responsibility. However, Ivor Robotnik flies back in the base, being carried by Tails and Knuckles while holding Supersonic's glowing quill. Dr. Robotnik, who said life was pointless? Gerald Robotnik, huh? Dr. Robotnik, oh right, you did. Oh my gosh, wait, is this that one part? Hold on, I'm gonna burp. Excuse me. Ivor Robotnik uses the quill to zap Gerald in the butt. The mad scientist leaps up and screams in pain and into the energy field, where he disintegrates with a comical fart sound. And he's gone. Oh my gosh, he's gone. Gerald, He gets launched into the energy field and disintegrates into atoms. That's pretty gory. Tails. Woohoo! Knuckles. Victory! Dr. Robotnik, say what you want about my granddad. He made one hell of a bug zapper. He blows the quill and throws it away as he and the others get up. Tails, we gotta stop that laser! Dr. Robotnik, I knew there was something I was forgetting. Cut outside the spaceship. Super Shadow sees the cannon powering up and ready to fire. Super Shadow, we're out of time! The cannon is about to fire! Where are you? Supersonic is leading away the metal Oh, you know, just making friends. They're all yours. Super Shadow unleashes chaos spears. I was like that one meme was like, hey. He did that. I've seen that before. I've seen that move before. The chaos spears to destroy the robots before flying off with Supersonic towards the eclipse cannon. Follow me. The weapon fires as the two approach it. Supersonic. Now this might hurt a little. The laser strikes, but they hold the laser back. On Earth, Maddie watches from the hospital as Tom... Oh, where was I? As Tom rests in bed, back in space. Super Shadow. So this was your plan? Supersonic. Would someone mind shutting down the giant death ray? Back inside the spaceship. Tails. We can't stop the cannon from firing. But we can steer it away from Earth, coming around to starboard. Tails. Aye, Doc. Tails pulls the lever up, and Ivo Robotnik tries to turn the weapon away from Earth. Dr. Robotnik, here we go. It's a little tight. Definitely not power steering. The Super Hedgehogs try to hold the laser back. Supersonic, keep turning. Back inside the ship. Dr. Robotnik, jump in anytime here, guys. They help Dr. Robotnik turn it as Supersonic struggles to hold it back any longer. Supersonic can't hold much longer. Hold on. I gotta eat something. I'm getting kind of hungry. Okay. Supersonic slowly reverts to normal. It starts failing. Luckily, the laser fires away from Earth. Robotnik, Tails, and Knuckles cheer in delight. Woohoo! Dr. Robotnik, yes! I did it! I did it! Wait, hold on. Let me finish eating. Excuse me. Where was I? Look what you did! Or the laser cuts through the moon and the others wince and recoil at this. Tails sees Sonic failing. Hey, look down there! Knuckles sees Sonic falling. Sonic! Sonic is seen falling towards Earth. Tails. Oh, Knuckles, please tell me you have a... Oh, Knuckles holds up one ring. Last one. Tails grabs it. Let's make it count. Tails and Knuckles head to the back of the ship. I was about to say the base. Tails, ready for a little base of ball? Tails, oh my gosh. I was like, that's from the second movie. That's from the second movie. Tails puts down the lever and the hatch prepares to open. He then gets on Knuckles' hands pretending to be a ball. Tails, deep breath. 1, 2, 3. The hatch opens and Knuckles, wait, so can Tails breathe in space? Is that, I mean, he's from a different planet, so, the fox leaped off to rescue Sonic. Meanwhile, in the ship, Super Shadow teleports to Ivo, scaring him. Dr. Robotnik, really? Super Shadow, what's happening? The reactor core is overloading. It's only a matter of time before it blows. Super Shadow, so what does that mean for Earth? Dr. Robotnik, a radioactive atmosphere. Rain that kills the crops and melts your flesh. Other than that, Super Shadow, we're not done here. You try to stabilize the reactor. Buy me some time. I'll push the station away from Earth before it explodes. This is our last chance to do the right thing. Dr. Robotnik. Wait, what? Salutes. Vete con Dios, erizo. Or he said something like that, because it's in English. Go with God, you stinking hedgehog. The sound of Shadow teleporting away can be heard. Computer, core integrity failing. Tails manages to catch up to Sonic. Tails, I got you, Sonic. He gets out of the portal ring and prepares to throw it, only to lose consciousness. Meanwhile, my God! He removes his inhibitor rings and using his strength, pushes the eclipse cannon away. Inside, Dr. Robotnik gets on a platform which oh my gosh, aura. He had big aura, which rises as the place falls apart. Computer initializing reactor core stabilizers. He proceeds to build up a shield to protect himself from the energy blast before he brings up a camera, initializing a live feed. Dr. Robotnik, This is Dr. Ivor Robotnik, dedicating my final live stream to one very special henchman, Agent Stone. Cut to Stone on Earth. No, Doctor, wait! Cuts back to Robotnik. If I can't rule the world, I might as well save it. For the one and only person who ever cared about me. Cut to Stone on Earth. Agent Stone, don't do this! Doctor, please! Dr. Robotnik Stone, you were more than a sycophant to me. You were a sicko friend. I'll miss your lattes with steamed Austrian goat milk. I love the way you make them! Stone teary-eyed smiles on Shadow as he keeps pushing. He remembers fond memories of oh my gosh. He remembers fond memories of his friendship with Maria Robotnik. He's willing to make things right. High up in the sky, the ring falls out of Tails' hands and flies off, only to be grabbed by Knuckles, rocketing in with his flames of disaster. The flames of disaster! Oh my gosh! He quickly tosses the ring, grabbing his friend and diving in. Back to Earth, back to safety. Cut to Robotnik. So, oh wait, I gotta scroll down, hold on. So, I guess there's only one thing left to say. Does his robot act? Bzz, bzz, bzz. It's been a real drag. Thanks for nothing. Kaboom! The Eclipse Cannon explodes. Oh my gosh! Seemingly killing both Eggman and Shadow. Back on Earth, Team Sonic lands in a cornfield. Dude, I'm dead. I need to go watch this movie now. I need to go watch it for real. It's not enough just to read it. Oh my gosh. Ow. Oh, where was I? Seemingly killing both Eggman and Shadow. Back on Earth, Team Sonic lands in a cornfield. Tails coughs and wakes up, while the others also regain consciousness. Tails, Sonic, look! They look and see the explosion in the sky. Tails, Shadow, and Robotnik. They sacrifice themselves to save everyone. Sonic, you always have a choice. Guys, I'm really sorry for running off like that. I shouldn't have left you behind. The truth is, you're the best teammates a hedgehog could ask for. And the best friends. Can you ever forgive me? Knuckles ponders for a moment before raising his fist for a fist bump. Team Sonic. Ah! Sonic smiles and hugs Knuckles instead. How about just team? As the three embrace each other, we cut back to Stone in the UK. Is my goat okay? Stone tearfully. Goodbye, Doctor. He walks away as the film fades to black. Fade open back in Green Hills, Montana, where Sonic makes a huge sandwich out of several treats. Sonic, big finish! Knuckles squashes the sandwich down to size with his fists. Now that's what I call teamwork. Okay, it's ready. However, Sonic and Knuckles quickly eat up the sandwich. Sonic tries to play innocent to Knuckles. Knuckles, how could you? Tails, gotta be faster than that. Maddie and Tom step out of the tent. Tom's alive, though his arm's in a cast. Tom, give me a break. Still a little slow over here. Sonic, Donut Lord! Oh, Tails, yippee! They all hug, though it hurts Tom a bit. Oh, okay, Knuckles. Oh my gosh. Knuckles, I'm having the love. Ozzy, I want the love. Get in here, Ozzy. Ozzy joins in the group hug. It's great to be back together. We're stronger than ever. Ah! And nothing's gonna stand in our way. Except that one piece, of unfinished business. Wait, what? Later, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles race down the woods. And way up in front of the surprise of absolutely no one is the blue blur, often imitated, but never duplicated. The one, the only. Suddenly, Knuckles punches through a tree and runs up front. Let's do this! Then Tails flies up with his new jetpack. Yeah! Sonic catches up with his friends. Alright, boys, try and keep up. The three jump up and speed off into the horizon, into a new future. Cut to the movie's title card. Roll the Sonic the Fighters-esque credits. Underscored by Jelly Rolls Run It. Oh, I gotta sing it. Give me that sunset, give me that ride, give me that truck, that four-wheel drive. Oh, yeah, no lie. Man, that show feels nice. Give me them real ones I know. Do a little two-step, do-see-do. Turn it up loud. Give me that crowd. Pick it up high and drop it low. That's what happened. We have the post-credit scene. Alright, here it is. Here it is. Afterwards, we cut back to Sonic as he steps in the middle of the woods at night. Sonic the Hedgehog is family champion once again. He looks around for his buddies. Tails? Knuckles? They aren't there. He turns around to find a sign reading, "Welcome, New York State Park, we're glad you're here." He's far from Green Hills, Montana. Sonic, okay, yeah, I overshot the finish line. Suddenly, a flash of lightning zaps behind them. Spoilers, guys. Spoilers. From the spot is a metal blue robot resembling Sonic, named Metal Sonic. He starts to activate as his eyes glow red, and he starts approaching the hedgehog as he contemplates his situation. Okay, so how do I get back? Metal Sonic powers up his blaster and aims at Sonic. Cut outside, an explosion bursts from within the forest. Back in the forest, the sign is destroyed. However, Sonic appears behind Metal Sonic, his fist surging in blue electricity. Sonic, pro tip, if you're gonna take a shot at, snaps his fingers to charge up his fist, fastest creature in the universe. He punches the metal doppelganger back, and he skids back before quickly getting up with his head facing the other way. You better not miss. He then turns his head around to face, wait, what? He then turns his head, what? No, wait, what? I'm flattered by the cosplay, but you got a few details wrong. I can't blame you, though. It's hard to copy perfection. Oh, yeah! It really is. You just can't do it. You just can't do it like the goat. However, several pairs of glowing red eyes appear in the forest. An army of Metal Sonic's clones step out to surround Sonic. That's a neat trick. The circular depressions on their chests glow, and all the robots jump in the air to attack. Suddenly, a pink blur flies by and hits them. We see a red and yellow hammer as it flies up in the air. A hooded figure jumps in to grab it while posing in front of the broken moon. Now, that was beautiful. I was like, oh my gosh! It's Amy! The figure flies down to destroy the last robot as Sonic watches in awe. Sonic, what? Who are you? The figure removes her hood to reveal a female pink hedgehog named Amy Rose, who smiles confidently at Sonic. Cut to black. Resume credits. After the credits, we cut to a smoldering crater on the ground. The camera zooms up to find one of Shadow's inhibitor rings before a familiar pair of shoes step in as he picks it up. Ah! A triumphant rendition of Live and Learn plays, and it is revealed that Shadow is alive and well. Cut to black, and the movie ends. Oh. Oh my gosh! I need to go watch it again! Absolute peak. Absolute peak. Oh my gosh. I don't think I'd be cut to be a voice actor. I don't think I'd be able to do it. Hold on. Let me move some stuff around. What'd you guys think? Did you guys like the our Christmas story? Did you guys like it? Our Christmas story? Here, you guys still want your blanket? I'm taking it away. I'm taking it away. I still have mine though. Pink! Absolute cinema. Absolute beautiful. Cinema. Amazing. Hold on, let me move Shadow. I'll put him right here. Oh my gosh. I remember when I first watched that movie, it was the best day of my life, and I felt like I just relived it. You know, I'm always finding new ways to watch it, to read it. Like, I've watched it in Spanish, English. Now I've read it now. I'm finding more ways to read it, because the more ways you find to experience it, the newer it feels. That is my motto. But yeah, that is our Christmas stream, everybody. I hope you guys had fun. And oh, hold on, wait. Oh, live and learn. I'm probably gonna go watch it again, to be honest. Now you have to watch it with only audio. I'd be able to imagine every scene perfectly. Every single scene, I'd be able to just picture it. I'd enter flow state. And I'd imagine every single little detail. I remember I did that with Happy Feet once. Like, I watched Happy Feet so many times, I was able to mouth, like, every single line. I know what I'm doing after work. Sonic Movie 3. That's what I'm doing! Yeah! that's what I'm doing. I still got stuff to do. I have some last minute wrapping to do, so I gotta get on that. But yeah, thank you guys for coming. I hope you guys have a good Christmas, a good Christmas Eve. If you get to open one present beforehand, pick a good one. Remember to open your Fortnite presents, everyone. We don't know when it's gonna leave. Remember to get SpongeBob and Snow Miku in Fortnite. Just a reminder. But yeah, have a good Christmas. I will see you guys probably after Christmas next week. In is next week still January? Is next week December? I don't remember. But yeah, I'll see you guys. Thank you for coming. Bye.